Hello guys, how are you? I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm trying to get my crap together. I'm always late, a dollar short. Um and first off the bat I've got to bring Ginger. I need to learn how to do that before time, don't I? I'm so glad y'all are here. I cannot see your names right now. Hang on. Just let me get her up here. I think if I can. It takes me a minute. Um it was an interesting day, wasn't it, guys? Um I was um very, very, very disappointed in some people's behavior. Um, but they are just showing their true colors. They really are. Mm. I'm trying to invite. Stop. I don't even know if I can get the link. There it is. Got it. Gosh, I wonder how long it's going to take me to get the hang of all this. Y'all bear with me. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. And the mods that are in here. Uh, we're not tolerating no disrespect. We're not tolerating no trolls. And you take it at your own discretion, but do not time them out for uh, stupid petty stuff. If they smart off, get rid of them. Time them out first, and then give them a chance, and then bring them back. If they do it again, get rid of them because we're not going to tolerate that crap. We are moving forward, but we are bringing the truth to the light because it always comes to the light, doesn't it? This has been coming on for a long time. Um, a lot of people say that they saw this coming along, way back. I saw it coming way back too, and I put up with it uh, way more than, way longer than what I should have. Sorry, I sent it to her and she should be up here in a minute. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, you guys. Look, uh, I was the one that got to get dropped off the panel. You know what I mean? If anybody's gonna screw up, it's gonna be me. Okay. Oh, let's see who's in here. Um, guys, and I want to thank all y'all. I mean, for your support, for y'all being here. It means a lot. Uh, it really means a lot to me. Um, and it means a lot to Ginger too. I mean, because I think that we are all headed in a better direction, you know. And I think if we all just stick together, that we can. This is a chance for us to uh, make a better community. Do something uh, for our community and change it, change all the hate, change this stuff. I mean, if we stand together and stand up for our morals and stuff and draw that line, all of us, and stand on the truth, just the truth, and stand on just YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? Then I think we can really change this community and to be working together and us lifting each other up and help build each other's channels up and doing fun things together and being proud that you know the creators in our communities are growing and being successful, and we just want to make a difference here. And this gave us gave me the push that I needed to get back on track of why I came here. And it darn sure wasn't to entertain these psychos. And it's time that, I mean, we put our foot down and say enough is enough. And, you know, because they take things out of context, they twist things, and they really do go out of their way to hurt people. And we just want to uh, make sure that uh, people know that they do not have to lay down and be people's doormats. Stand up for yourselves. Stand up for what you believe in. You know, I know Tiff Tiff, and that's okay. Yeah, Tiff Tiff, you know that I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't the right thing to do. I'm not doing it out of hate. I'm not doing it out of anything except it's time that we start drawing that line and refusing to let them step over it. And I Ginger, I emailed you the link, and we're not trashing them. We're not. Um, I'm just making satisfying my own self and getting myself back. Because I would never, um, ever tolerate sitting back and letting um these cowards uh backstab, laugh, make fun of someone that they call their friend to their face. And I tell you, the main thing is, I don't even know what I've done at all to deserve this. I did nothing to start this. I didn't cause, I don't know Andrea Andrea is hiding and does not want to um, answer my call. I want to know what she's doing this for. She has never spoke to me about it. She's just made um, jabs at me, but she won't, you know, uh, get up there and say, this is why I don't like you. This is what you did to make me hate you so much that I want to do this to you. I did nothing, and I know it, and I stand on that. She she did this to me for absolutely nothing, and so I'm standing up, for what's right, and I'm standing up, and if your friends can behind the scenes and um, in public, both places, try to hurt someone that has done nothing but be good to them, uh, something's wrong there. But I'm not one that's just going to run away with my tail tucked between my legs. I am bringing it out to light because it's the right thing to do because I'm not letting them get by with this. I'm just not. And I don't even know the reason behind this. I don't know why they're doing this. Have no clue. I didn't do a thing. Not one thing. And what they're doing is dirty, 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 low, dirty. Um, and I am very disappointed, but I'm very relieved because I had myself back. I had you know, I'm no longer going to sit in the background while I have, two juveniles uh, spewing hate everywhere and flip flopping everywhere. And um, they run around like that they don't know where to land. And I believe in one thing. I stick with, I mean, like, I still have the same beliefs. I still don't like the same people. And I've added a few to that. But, uh, I mean, I have the same moral standards I had. And if I continue to let them do this to me, I'm losing a part of myself, letting them um, get entertainment off of, you know, my weakness. I mean, it's just crazy. I would be a crazy freaking nut to have stayed in that friendship, to stay trying to keep, and pretend along with Andrea, that we're friendly. Um, I mean, I just can't do it anymore. I mean, I just can't believe that. I don't know. I'm still in shock a little bit, but I don't know. Phew. Okay, I need Ginger up here because I can't start telling y'all the um all the crap that we got. You're not gonna believe what besides what they've done in public, what they've done. Oh, they've been little busy beavers. Let me tell you. Yeah, they have definitely, definitely Okay, let me see. Take that down. I just got to get used to doing that. Let me see. I got to chat. Right. I need to start making Ginger. Make sure she's up here before. You know what I mean? Oh my God, it's not gonna do it. Oh, there it is. I can do it. Do. I thought I could. So I paste it. Come on. That's weird. Wonder why it's not doing that. What? Sorry. Okay, this is just not wanting to drop it in chat. I have the hardest time with this. That is so weird. There it is. Okay. What did? That's so stupid. I wonder why it won't let me drop it in chat, guys. At all. Okay. Let me see. I need, where is Ginger? Because I'm having problems. What I need to do to get you up here. I sent you an email with the link. What? Oh. Oh. Gotcha. I gotta go to the backtrack. Okay, let me see. If I can figure that out. Thank you. Um, is that in the nuts? Okay. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do it. Because I can't even get in back chat. Oh. Oh, right there it went. Come on. Oh, there. There it goes. Why did that say that? Fixing to freak out. Oh, it just puts in chat. Oh God, Joseph, I'm just gonna fix to have a fit. And I don't know how to get back without. Okay. Sorry, this is just not working. Um. Oh, I did it. I got it. All right, I got it. I'm so sorry. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Ginger, I did it. It's in the back chat. Hi from the top. What does that mean? No. Okay. So, AJ, hi. Ginger, thank you for being here. Hi, Hippie Sissy. Hey, Marky Mark. I bet you love hearing that. Um, Megsy, Deji, hi, Himmy. Oh my gosh, thank y'all all for being here. Really. My phone just fucking died. Can you hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me? Um, somebody's messing with StreamYard. Something's going
Okay,
on in
I'm
my
here.
StreamYard.
I'm here. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
something's going on. Yeah, something's going on in StreamYard.
Well, you want to guess what?
Yeah, yeah. They're in StreamYard. Um, so dear God, they look how long. Yeah, that's why it's taking us so long. Is because we got some people messing with us. Um, where do you want to start? Where do you think we should start? Um,
Okay, I'm following your lead. It's
okay,
your
okay,
channel,
okay,
your
okay,
message. Yeah.
okay. I want to clear up some stuff first. The
Okay.
first thing I want to clear up is Mama Knows Best said she paid my StreamYard. Well, I thought that I felt guilty if she did, so I went back that night and I went in there and I looked and I got all my invoices and I paid $25 a month. She didn't pay a dime. Never paid not any of my StreamYard for me. I paid it all. So that's number one. Um, uh, Number two, I've been called a liar. She called me a liar several times, and I don't know what I lied about. Uh, you know, at all. So I didn't lie about nothing that I've said. Uh, I have not bent the truth, twisted the truth. I'm going on exactly what I have seen, exactly what has took place, and it is plain and stated it has, and there is no twisting it because it is what it is. And I found out. Oh my God, my phone is just keeps dying.
Okay. Are you okay, Cheryl? Okay. I guess I will talk while she's gone. Um, in between the live Friday night and Sunday morning, um, over 48 people were blocked. Um, someone mentioned it that Hemi had been blocked, so it was looked into, and several people were blocked. Um, April Showers was blocked. KB was blocked. Hemi was blocked. Um, Aurora was blocked. Um, Lavina was blocked. Navigator was blocked. Melissa Jade was blocked. Um, and there was several others. Willow was blocked. I'm trying to remember all the ones that were blocked that was found to be blocked. All between the ending of the live Friday and then Sunday afternoon. That's other ones. Hippie Sissy was blocked. Unpopular Opinion was blocked. Just several. Is there an echo or anything, or is the sound okay?
Can you hear me?
Yep, you sound great, girl. Um, no, you didn't say anything wrong. Unpopular opinion, but just
What happened?
uh, no. I was telling them who got blocked.
Oh, yeah, you didn't do anything wrong at all.
No, no, no. It wasn't any of the current mods that are here now
hmm
or broken. None of
No.
us did it, but it was done after the live because mods would have caught it if it was done during the live.
hmm And and the reason that it was done is because I decided to stand up for myself and end the friendships and go our separate ways. And but Mama knows best. I did not remove her as my channel manager. I trusted her. I did not think she would do anything to my channel to hurt me or the channel. Um, they, uh, she first off went in, gave. I took Andrea's. I didn't take it. Andrea got mad at me, and she gave the wrench back. She wanted us to take it a while back, so I took it. And I don't know. Mom knows best said that at one point, she wanted it back, but I'm like, she's not getting, she's not ever getting a wrench back. But somehow, Mama knows best thought it would be in the best interest for her to give Andrea's mom a wrench back, and then Andrea's mom, um, Mama was saying it was just her. I don't know. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know which one, but it had to be one of the two. Went in and deleted the people. I mean, blocked the people that had put messages out that was again. I mean, that made that she didn't like and that was against her.
Here's my question, though. This is my question. Okay, only you and the manager, right, can
Right,
remove or
right,
give wrenches, right?
right.
So wouldn't us other wrenches
My phone just
be
keeps dying.
blocked if it was MKB doing the blocking? She could have blocked us, but she didn't block your wrenches. So it had to be somebody who had a wrench but didn't have the ability to block other wrenches. So that would, I'm saying that would exonerate MKB of doing the blocking, but some other wrench. Does that make sense? Uh-oh. Did I lose her again? Well, I guess I lost her again. Okay. I see her soul keeps dying. I guess I'll keep this floating then. Hopefully the noise in the background doesn't drive y'all nuts because it seems like there's a bunch of sirens going on and there was a bunch of dogs barking. So this is quite the live, isn't it, everybody? Anyway, for all the blocking to occur, but none of the mods were blocked or their wrenches weren't taken, then it had to be a regular wrench. It couldn't have been the channel manager to do all these blockings, and it couldn't have been, I don't know, and Broken didn't do it. She's been dealing with family issues all weekend, so um, that wasn't her focus. Anyway, Broken had to change her um, passwords yesterday and had to go through this. I mean, check the creator studio, and that's how she found all this. So, oh, please let that be Broken. um,
Fixing to.
that coincided. Yeah, you're back, honey. That
Okay.
coincided with that video that was aimed to discredit Broken Justice. Okay.
Hmm.
They're talking about the video that was made.
Right. Yeah, the video was made um, because and okay, and then MKB commented underneath it that that was well way after me getting out of the hospital. Uh, when I got out of the hospital and came home, I was still deathly sick, still fighting for my life. Um, I had a feeding tube. I weighed 69 pounds, and I um looked like death warmed over, and um, I looked like I was dying. And um, that picture that she put up there does not bother me because I am better now, and uh, I'm gonna go on camera soon uh, to show you that that I'm not don't look like that now. I'm better, and even I don't even know how it was a while back when that was taken, and I was still deathly sick, and I've been in the hospital 10 more times after that. So, um, what gets me is them putting the title, "This is what pain pills do to you." Uh, no. Uh, I had 4 surgeries at once: heart surgery, I had a feeding tube put in, I had esophagus surgery, and I had a perforated ulcer that burst and it had to be fixed. So that was another one. Uh, yeah, I was taking pain pills. Uh, what idiot wouldn't be taking them? When I went on my lives, um, I told people when I was that I took a pain pill.
Yes, you
People
did.
knew. People knew I was on pain pills, and but I got off of them early after that surgery, and then in October I broke my wrist, snapped it in half, and um, I went for a month with it broken because I had heart surgery. They couldn't. The surgeon wouldn't touch me until my cardiologist um, till he cleared me for surgery. He would not do it because it was too risky. So instead of me, I was in shock because of all of it. I didn't know what to do because I'd never, experienced this. So I finally go, "Oh, dummy, you can go get another second opinion." So I went to another emergency room, uh, a different hospital that my neighbor found me, and it's wonderful. I love them. And they found me a surgeon the next morning. They had to re-break my arm and um, put a steel plate in it. And but for a solid month with it snapped in half, I didn't take a pain pill at all. I suffered for a month. I got the surgeon, I had the surgery, and I was on pain pills then. And I had 3 other surgeries on my wrist, and I was on pain pills then. When my surgeries was over, my arm healed, I got off of the pain pills, just like you're supposed to. And I no longer have to take them, and I no longer take pills. And um, for them to say that that picture of me is what pain pills do to you, no, that's what near death does to you. That's what almost dying does to you. And for they have the audacity to sit up there and accuse me of being a addict. And that's what I look like because of that. These are my 2 friends. And then MKB, she comments underneath like it's way after I got out of the hospital, and I'm fine and dandy, but I'm strung out on pain pills. That's exactly what she insinuated. I talked to her every day. I guided her through my sickness. She knew my sickness. And um, if I didn't go live because I was too sick, she got mad, talked behind my back, um, said I wasn't a good friend. Um, you know, the night I had my heart surgery and stuff, she was mad because I couldn't go live. I couldn't, and I was just like, um, who does this? And I am alive, and I mean, I am me. I mean, I'm back. I'm not all the way 100%, but I'm getting there. I get my feeding tube out Wednesday, and I'm up to my normal weight. And these 2 nasty people to come at me and try to twist it into making people think that I'm a pillhead. I have never been addicted to anything except cigarettes. I am so addicted to cigarettes, unreal. But, and then to play that calling me a liar, that music, what have I lied about? This is where I have questions, Andrea. This is to you, my dear. What have I lied about? I want you to pull up, prove, bring out a lie that I've told. Anywhere, everywhere, all over these tubes. I want you to prove to me, show me where I've lied. I want you to prove it. I want you to show me. Even a little white lie. Oh, except for, y'all manipulating me into trying to believe y'all's crap. And it might have looked like that I was a lying, scheming person like y'all, but that didn't stick because I'm not. But so go ahead and show me where I lied. Because in another video, I'm going to point out everything you lied about. I'm going to show your pattern of your behavior, and I'm going to show how this started and explain what I did to make you two so mad that y'all want to put something up there, twist it around, try to make me look like a drug addict so you discredit what I'm saying, hoping that no one's going to believe me because I'm just a pillhead. Well, hmm, I um, am dead sober, don't need them, don't depend on them. I'm not weak like that. I take them as prescribed, and I don't use them as a crutch. Um, so that's the end of that. I mean, because that is just disgusting. There's, I've been on my lives and told when I smoke pot and get high and say I'm on here and I'm high.
Yeah, you
So
have. Yeah, you have. That's
yeah,
that's what's hilarious. You've
hmm,
always said that. You also said
uh-huh,
when you were going through it, you're like, "Hey, I took a pain pill. I might be a little
hmm,
out of it." You've
right.
said that.
The reason being is because I was in so much pain and I was
Mm-hmm.
so sick. I had to take the pain pill to go on live so that MKB wouldn't, flip her
Be
lid.
alone. Yeah.
You know, I did it for her, but I did it because I cared about her. You know, and and I didn't want her upset. I wanted, to make her happy.
Well,
And
I'm gonna
so
point. Can I
I
point
would
this
push
out?
myself. Huh?
Okay. The thing is, it's really interesting that the day that you change your password and everything to your channel, this video comes out. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Was it to discredit you so you sound like you? I mean, whoa, nobody should believe Broken because she's a pillhead. You see what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
come on.
Mhm. Right. And uh, I don't have the money to be a pillhead. It takes a lot of money, when you get strung out on pills because you can't get enough from the doctor, and then you have to go to the street and buy them. And you know, MKB of all people, how I brag and say how strong you are, how proud I am of you for being in recovery. Uh, how dare you? How dare you say that? Because you did. You commented underneath and you agreed right with Andrea. Um, I never dreamed in a million years that you would do this. We made a pact that if we parted ways, civilly. This is not your fight, little girl. This is not your fight. This is Andrea's fight. She's putting you out front so you will take the heat for, yeah, and you know that. And I don't want to argue with you and fight with you. I want you to step aside. I told you I didn't want you to go on the live when I talked about Andrea. It's time for you to step aside and stop because we had a good friendship and you are going in and trying to back her lies up to make her look credible. She's not going to look credible because she's not credible. I'm telling the truth. It shows that everybody sees the truth. And you are making a big mistake MKB. You're turning on the wrong one. I had your back. I still have your back. I have your best interest at heart. You need to stop and let Andrea fight this battle because she started it for no reason. She came at me for no reason. I went over there on a video and I asked her, why are you trying to destroy my channel? I have every right to ask her that because y'all, I could not do it behind the scenes because I needed it done. For weeks and weeks, I've been trying to get you to, do a three-way and then or give me her number or you give her mine and you step aside and you're not in the middle and let me squash this because she hasn't even told me what I've done wrong, why she did this to begin with. She had a wrench in my channel. She come over. She argued with people. She blocked people. She come in with one of my panel guests and called them a liar. Said that they were on this recording when she didn't even vet the information. She went with voices and she was saying ugly things. And I stopped her. And that, and then, and that's not all. And then she wouldn't hardly come over and support us very much at all because she said she didn't like what we were talking about. She wanted, and she wouldn't come up on panel because she didn't like what we were talking about. She didn't support us. MKB, you told me yourself. Um, MKB knows that Andrea did all this stuff because she noticed it herself. And then she started making those lives poking at me. I still don't know what I've done wrong. I just want to know what I done wrong so we can squash it, fix it, go our separate ways, whatever. MKB never needed to be in the middle. Um, but they're doing this in a snaky way because I have questions. What did I do? Why are y'all doing this? What do you think that you're going to get from doing this to me? Because y'all are taking um, me almost dying and you are trying to use it as what content or your own satisfaction or you came between my Andrew, you got MKB. I mean, so why are you trying to hurt me further? Why are you doing this? MKB, why don't you give Andrea a wrench so she can come in and block all these people or help you block them? I want answers. You two have no reason to do this except that Andrea is an ugly, nasty person and that she doesn't like me. And she was trying to hurt me with her wrench. She was trying to hurt me with her side pokes, making fun of me. She got up there and trying to say that she's taking up for me because she knew when I come back that that's what I would see. That liking them was over there. She's saying, making a big deal out of liking them. What they were saying about me, joking around, and Larkin said that he didn't know I was in that bad shape. And then for you two friends of mine to take my almost dying and my illness and my fight to get for my life and use it in this manner, you're disgusting. Liking what him and Amy over there joking around is nothing compared to this. Nothing. How can you sink so low when I've only been good to both of you? Uh, Andrea, you have some nerve pretending to be my friend to my face, and you talking talking behind my back to MKB and getting all this going, disrespecting me and giggling and think it's funny because I love MKB so much, I'm gonna sit back and just let you stomp on me and throw those side jokes you do. And you want to make sure that MKB's up on panel when you do this, so that she looks like that she agrees with the disgusting things you're calling me, and that she agrees with everything that you're saying about your opinion that you think so important that everybody needs to hear. When the facts are, she didn't agree with any of the crap that you were spewing. She didn't agree with the noodle mash thing because MKB started that with noodle mash. She made a meme that pissed noodle mash off, so noodle mash come at us hard. We talked about noodle mash doing wrong, uh, about the mental health thing first, but then they made that meme, and that really set her off. And then she did it under my avatar thing, I mean, under something to talk about. And then when they said that I made a meme, uh, she sat up there and was going to let me look like I did it. I said, I didn't make that meme. You did. Pocket Sand knows who made it. I don't know how to make a meme. You
So
see
you were
how bad I
basically
did?
so you were basically thrown under the bus there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she wanted people, when she got such backlash from that meme, she didn't want to take responsibility then. She wanted it on my back. And she thought that she could passive aggressive just um, when someone blamed me, that I would just skip over it and just continue to, just leave it at that. And she didn't expect me to say, I didn't make that meme, you did. There was no way I was going to take, I didn't do it. And then she, all of a sudden, Andrea said that NKB finally saw things with the noodle mash like she did. She finally convinced her. And she said that she acted like that I was making MKB um, not like noodle mash because I'm forcing her to see things my way. MKB's the one that, you know, saw things, we both saw them the same way. And then Noodle Mash went after MKB's channel, threatened it. She went over and said she's going to call Attorney General on me and all that crap, go real life on me, stalk me. And then Andrea runs over there to um, Noodle Mash's. And even though that Noodle Mash said all that stuff about her two friends, um, instead of, you know, standing up for her friends because Noodle Mash said those things, uh, she gets in, she expects Mama Knows Best to see Noodle Mash the way she does.
Okay, hold on. So basically,
I'm sorry.
they
I'm just
okay.
so,
So let me get this straight.
yeah, go ahead.
So those two do this meme on Noodle Mash. Noodle Mash
No,
comes
no,
after
not
you
those two.
and Mama Knows Best. Then Andrea goes and love bombs her and starts sucking her
Mama Knows
butt,
Best
right?
made the meme. No, Mama Knows Best made the meme.
Okay, Mama made the meme. Okay,
Andrea, Andrea wasn't involved. It was they and
okay. Thanks for
And they
clarifying.
kind of, well, it was just they were just doing it for fun. And they asked me, I'm gonna make this meme on Middle Mash, And I was like, I don't care. I mean, it was just fun. I mean, it wasn't. We were just poking because she had been poking, and
Okay.
um, and so she took it that far, and then tried to make it look like it was she didn't do it. It's me. She was gonna let me take the blame if I hadn't stood up and said, no, I did not do this. But I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, the meme wasn't a big deal. It was just the fact that she was. If I hadn't spoke up, she was going to let it go and make people think that I did it. Noodle Mash, make Noodle Mash believe that I did it. But then I mean, and Andrea decided that she was taking Noodle Mash aside, and she's done some nasty stuff to Noodle Mash now. Let's get that straight. Look at all look at all the nasty stuff that Andrea's was against Noodle Mash, and now she's over there. But
Okay. Broken.
hmm?
A shot of poison was like, so she's in with Noodle Mash now. She didn't know.
Andrea, mom?
Hmm.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta
she's
go
in
there.
Noodle Mashes all the time now.
Oh my god. They're making. Oh, Noodle Masters dressing, um, going at me and Ginger. I'm sure. Um, well,
For
that's
Andrea.
what. Yes, I was. At they said that Noodle Mash was going to. Uh, yeah, do a live on us tonight. On behalf of Andrea and Mom Knows Best.
Oh, that's yeah. I've never. Here's the thing. I never weighed in. I didn't get involved in the Noodle Mash and Mrs. P thing because I think it's ridiculous. That I mean, I'm going to say that.
Hmm.
I've always said
That.
that it's ridiculous.
Hmm.
I don't want anything to do with it. But
Hmm.
now Noodle Mash wants to come after us. This makes no
Well,
sense. I've never
it,
said boo.
well, Noodle Mash came after me because it wasn't. I wasn't taking Mrs. Portland's side. I'm not taking Noodle Mash's side. I was taking the fact that she was getting up there saying she was a mental health advocate. She worked for mental health. She was blah 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 on the mental health, and talked about how important the mental health was. But then she was also bullying a someone with mental health. She was.
Well, okay, I'm going to straight out say it. I have
It
always
was,
kept my
and
mouth
then
shut,
it was going back and forth.
but she's also come at what she came at Sally Ann about that too. Like, if you're an advocate for this, why would you show the clips of Push Me Like It?
Hmm. Right.
I mean, I never understood that, but I never said
Hmm.
anything about it, you
Hmm.
know?
Uh-huh. And then and so I stood up because that's not right what she was doing. And she was she knows how Mrs. Portland is, and she was pushing her to react, pushing her to respond in a negative way so that she could get more content out of it. And she thought that it was really cute that she could talk about Mrs. Portland, but Mrs. Portland couldn't talk about her. So she talked mad shit, pushing her and pushing her when Mrs. Portland couldn't say anything. Who does that if they're mental health advocate? And if she is scared for her life with this stalking order with Mrs. B, why is she sitting over there and saying these nasty things and doing these and talking about her, you know? And then when she got out of court, played that song, and she is just, oh my god! And I stood up for that. I stood up against that because it's wrong. And and then the meme was made, and that set it off. That's why she come after us. And I was just saying, you have a stalking order, but they're not going to allow you. The judge is not going to allow you to go over there and stalk the person you have a stalking order on. That's what I was saying, and pointing that stuff out. And but Andrea just, and I still stand on that. And I still do not like noodle mash, but I did comment that I did not agree with. I saw something that was wrong that somebody did, and I did comment and said it wasn't right, and I didn't agree.
Okay, and that's called having integrity, which obviously Andrea doesn't have, and I don't care if she clips this, but she doesn't have integrity. She's proved
Uh,
that over the last couple years.
but I have nothing to be ashamed about. I didn't do anything wrong. Uh, I am so disgusted by these two going out there and standing up for what's right, standing up for their friend, because somebody made fun of me because I was, dying. But when they are saying that I guess I wasn't sick, I was just strung out on pills, you know? So, but I'm not worried about, I mean, I just wanted to address that and tell y'all, I take pain pills. That's prescribed, and that's when I took 'em. And I smoke pot when I get damn good and ready because I can. And I'm 58, and if that's what I choose to do, I can do that. Uh, it's legal for me to do it, and I like it, and I'm gonna do it, no matter what they say. I'm not ashamed of anything I do. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of being sick and looking like that and being where I am now. And for my two friends to try to use this to what gain clout, popularity, be popular, be important. Uh, I don't know. See, that's where I'm. Andrea, just what are you doing, girl? You staying quiet. I need some answers. You did this for nothing. Nothing. I helped you get in the apartment you're in. I mean, excuse me. And then you went and hid when all that heat went down with Hemi and all the channels going after you, while me and MKB took the heat for you. And a lot of people left my channel. I got attacked by a lot of people. I got called a lot of names. Scammer, liar, that we were taking a cut of it. All for you because we cared about you and trying to get you into a home before you were homeless. And then y'all go behind the scenes and instead of trying to come up with most of the money and then uh, what I thought at the end, Hemi come up with the rest that you couldn't come up with. Not just take it as okay, he said he would make sure that you got your apartment, but that means go out and try to get the rest of it, and then he'll help you with the end part of it. And then he had the car accident, but you told me that you called him to the hospital. Uh, you didn't ask about the money. You were concerned about him and his health and his car wreck, and that's all you talked about with him. You didn't ask him about the money, and then um, I didn't know that y'all were um, putting pressure on him. And you were saying that you were just worried because it's come down to the deadline, and um, everybody was, and then TG and everybody was going at you and trying to put all that stuff out there about you doing other fundraisers for yourself and that you're scamming. Wasn't get, you know what I mean? And I took up for you, you know, and uh, it got to the point where nobody wanted to help you at all because of all the things that people were saying about you and us, you know? And we had your back. We were backing you up because we were trying to help you. We were honest people trying to help our friend in need. And we took the heat. Lost a lot of people. But we stood our ground because we didn't do anything wrong. Um But while that was going on, you went after you was harassing him for the money, and then he said he didn't have the car wreck. You know, he did. You don't think he had the car wreck. Okay. Well, then, um, MKB, stuck her neck out and made sure that you got that money to get that apartment. And then I don't know, there was a little bit of shadiness going on for some reason there, but y'all didn't inform me. Y'all didn't tell me, the truth about what was going on about anything. You just stuck me out there and let me take the heat, and you two were doing all this stuff, and I didn't know about it. And then you'd tell me about it later, and then I would stick up for y'all. Because I didn't call him. I didn't call nobody. Guarantee it. I wouldn't have done that. But then, I thought that y'all were just, you didn't want him to give it to you. You just wanted to make sure that he was still going to help you just in case you couldn't come up with all of it. That's what y'all told me. See, manipulated me. Is somebody backstage or is that just you? Because my thing keeps saying that there's somebody backstage. That's weird. But, so then I had Lonnie going over there, um, talking mad crap about us, lying about us, and everything else. And I got mad at Himmy because he was up there letting Lonnie do it, knowing it was a lie. That was my problem with Himmy. Uh, in which I understand that uh, Himmy probably wasn't paying attention to half the crap they were saying. And he probably didn't know, that was exactly what was going on. But he knew that they were lying about us, and he didn't say anything. That's what made me mad. Well, so I'm not, I'm not covering or or being y'all's person that you put out there in front, and my channel's not going to be put out there in front, so that y'all can use it uh to do whatever you want and stomp on me. You stomp on me, you stomp on my channel, and I had all these good ideas for the channel. I had it all laid out. MKB wasn't interested in doing any of that. And then I had the boots, I had to deal with the boots crap too, in which that destroyed the channel there. I mean, and I've just decided that I need to move forward and get out of y'all's garbage. And just because I want out, uh, y'all are gonna do anything and everything to make me look bad. You're gonna call me a liar. You are going to do. There's not much telling. Because you've already came in and blocked all these people that said messages that supported me, and Andrea didn't like. Um, Andrea, the reason I think you're a snake, if you don't like me, all you had to do was stand up and say, Cheryl, I don't like you, and go your separate ways. But you wanted to hurt me. You wanted to hurt me. You wanted to destroy my MKB's friendship, and MKB, uh, you sit up there beside her like a little sideshow while she does all this stuff, says all this undermining stuff, while you look like you sit up there and support it all. Just like she just couldn't pound it in people's heads enough that she thinks that you can forget someone, but you don't have to let them back in. She didn't want you talking to Boots. She didn't want you making up to her. Period. And she got mad about it. And she went up there and said, tried to make it look like she was trying to get a message across to you. what she wanted you to do. And you should sit up there and agree with her when she's talking about you and Boots and you forgiving Boots. So you just sit up there as her little side monkey because it, like a couple of times, she asked you if you wanted to go live. He was like, yeah. She goes, you might not like what I'm going to talk about because I'm going to talk about broken justice. You knew on the night she was going to talk about me and you went with her anyway. Why would she want to talk about me? What did I do for her to talk about? Right? What? I went and commented. I wanted to know why she was doing the things she was doing, like arguing with people, blocking people, or I mean, just starting fights and coming in and saying that my guest was a liar. I wanted answers for that stuff because it didn't look good. A person with a wrench coming in and causing that much trouble. If she did that without a wrench anywhere else, she'd have been blocked. So, um, I want some. I want to know why. I want to know why you did that. I want to know what you're doing besides losing your mind, because the first. I love this. I don't know what's wrong with broken justice. She's lost. And then when I went over there and asked you why you were doing these things to my channel, you said I was delusional. Everybody sees it, Andrea. I'm not delusional. And you won. You and MKB are together, and you're with Noodle Mash. She's with Noodle Mash now, and she doesn't even care what Noodle Mash threatened her channel, threatened her monetization, threatened all this stuff to MKB. MKB's not gonna want an apology. She's just gonna act like it didn't happen. And she's gonna be right in there with you. Her comment under that video told me everything I need to know. Uh, y'all are talking, trying to plan what's gonna be, that's gonna save face. Uh, there's nothing you can do to save face because I haven't done anything wrong. You two are barking up the wrong tree and you underestimated me. I've had Andrea's number for a while watching her on my channel. She ran Mark out of here because she got on my panel bragging every night about Natasha, how wonderful she was and everything. The people in my chat did not appreciate that. If you want to do that, brag about Natasha and all that, go over to your channel. That's what that's for. And Mark left. And I promised him that would never happen again. And then you saying how you like Dorothy and, you know, and Dorothy's a no-no on my channel, you know? Have some respect. Learn some respect. You know, wonder what you would have done if I had went and be friendly with Light and jump up there on his panel because you don't like him, right? Uh, and just crack jokes about you, but that would be okay, right? Calling you names over there and just joking around, that'd be okay. Me going over there, to someone that, obviously you don't like and buddy up to them, but that would be okay, right? But I'm not like that. I wouldn't do that to you. And I wouldn't, try to make it look like that I was forcing MKB to take my side and go against all the people that I didn't like and I found something wrong with. No, baby. She found the same things wrong with them. She had the same things against them. When you wanted to team up with Amber, you thought you could get Amber on in with you to go out liking. That's when you stopped calling MKB because you wanted to get in with those people and go after liking. That was your focus. You couldn't bother to answer the phone for MKB or call her for weeks. So, MKB, the first opportunity that she gets, uh, just wait. And I'm not doing this to hurt Andrea. Uh, she is hurting me for no reason. I'm just putting out the truth about what she did and why I'm standing my ground and taking up for myself. And you didn't want to step away. You wanted to be in the middle. I didn't put you there. You put you there. Andrea put you there. I'm the wrong one to come out. I've always had your back. I stood with you when nobody else wanted to stand with you. Think about that. And hmm, and all my money, I'm not here for money. I put it all back in my channel and then some, way over. I mean, like way, way over. But you didn't put your half back into the channel, did you? So, with that being said, and Mark, oh my God, Mark and a couple other people, Mark sent me money to use towards, buying, um, doing the wheel, spinning the wheel, and handing out, um, the tumblers and the T-shirts, in which I also helped Moms Knows Best by doing the giveaways with her stuff that she did for a living, and I bought her merchandise and gave it away at the channel. So I gave her business, plus I gave it to the channel. So I supported you and our channel. And you didn't pay StreamYard, darling. And so, with that being said, Ginger, okay, let's hmm, I don't know where we go from here. Do you? I mean, like, what else? Is there some? Have I? Anybody got any questions? I mean, like,
Yeah, we're opening everything up for questions. Like if you guys
mhm.
have questions about, you know, the blocking or any of it, you know, go ahead. I mean,
And if
ask away.
anybody has any ideas about why Andrea decided to do this and be too coward to stand up and tell me what what I've done to make her do this, because
Uh,
surely there's something I did.
or you missed or something. I get what you're saying, but they're also over there saying stuff about how you're jealous of Andrea, and this is all just because you're jealous of Andrea.
I'm jealous of Andrea.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
jealous of Andrea. I'm jealous of Andrea. Huh. Yeah. I haven't never even thought about that. Um, uh, uh, I was fighting for my life. Ever who said it, and you stupid bitch, Andrea. I I didn't have the the mm, the extra effort that it would take to be jealous of someone that clearly um, has no self esteem, scared to go on a live by herself, uh, Hmm. Flip flops all over the place for clout and popularity. Trying, what are you trying to be? Oh, movie star of the YouTube? Uh, sorry. That's not what I'm here for. That's why I'm, leaving.
Hey,
Uh,
what about the elephant in the room? Her heart on for liking.
hmm? Oh, well, okay. Well, um,
Rejection's a bitch, right?
yeah, yeah, I think that that's what that was. Lycan rejected her, and that's why she got pissed the fuck off and went after him. Scorned women, and that didn't help her self-esteem. I'm sure, because that's where she wanted to fit in. Um, she wants to fit in everywhere, and she her morals and standards and opinions change. Uh, and you can okay, look at the stuff that she's done to like it. I mean, look at the stuff she tried to get in with Amber. And then they dropped her. Okay, now I mean, and uh, then Extinct Tube. What did she do to her? I seen her in Noodle. I seen Andrea in Noodle Mashes saying all kinds of nasty things about Extinct Tube. That she was jealous of. She was obsessed with Noodle Mash and that she wanted to be her. She was saying some really nasty things in there about Extinct Tube. And she's
You
got some community posts about it too.
you know what? Daria brings up a good point. It
Well,
her issue with like how she kept coming at me passive aggressive for long, and it was like I had no clue why she had was always trying to come at me. I had no clue, like
well, I
but
mean,
but I will say this: how many times has she copied things I said and said it wrong, like kowtow? You know,
I know.
it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Do you even know what that means, woman? You know, that's a phrase that she had no clue of what it meant. And she was trying to use it. It's like I'd say a phrase, and the next thing you know, here's Andrea saying it in her condescending, like, where? I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, c'est papa. Ah, I'm sorry.
And
Ugh.
but I mean, um, and for MKB to say I started this by going over there and leaving that nasty message about asking her, what are you doing? What are you trying to destroy my channel for? Because that's exactly what it looked like to me. But she wanted to sneak in. She was sneaking in and doing it, being sneaky and go, I'm not doing that. I didn't do that. You're crazy. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? See, she wanted to do this passive aggressive, and then she wanted it to be um, my fault because I um, didn't keep my mouth shut and I stood up for myself and said no more. She wanted me to continue to let her do the things she's doing to me and it be okay. Like, you know, when she wanted me to help her, uh, because she was going to be homeless, she come over in my chat and said that because we were talking about, we were going to do another give, we wanted to help people. We thought about, you know, um, uh, starting like, um, the money that comes in, if I was starting to get, some money coming in, I would use that money. And if somebody needed help with an electric bill or needed help, um, with something that maybe we could help them. And she come over with a wrench and said, I don't see that you're helping anyone. You just keep putting out empty promises. You keep saying that you're going to do this, but you haven't helped anyone. Yeah, you just keep on um, giving people false hope that you're going to help, but you're really not going to. You haven't helped anyone. You're not going to help. And then I'm like, what? You have to start building it. That I get do the giveaways with the money that comes in now. I'm saying if when the channel builds and the more money that comes in, the more money that I can put into this fund where we can help people in my subscribers and the people in our chat and the people that's a part of our community, that people, even another creator can come to us and somebody needs help. You know what I mean? Um, I would be willing to help that person, but you have to build that up. And she come in, and that's when she told MKB not to talk about, because MKB knew about her going to be homeless and all this, and she needed an apartment by a certain number of days. I didn't know nothing about it. And then she explained to me, she's like, well, um, that she um was going to be homeless in a few days, and started, you know, making me feel like in public that if I didn't help her, that I was just lying about, going to help people that I haven't, that I'm not going. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's a manipulation.
that was the first thing that I kind of got. That was the first time I felt uncomfortable, is when that happened. And then I just felt pressured into helping her because I didn't want my people to think that she was right, that I wasn't, going to help people. But you have to build the money up, you have to build the channel up in order to have that fund, in order to pay someone's electric bill that really needs it. And they got to prove that they really need it, you know what I mean? And they don't even have to say it out in public. I'm planning on doing this anyway. And they don't have to be brought out in public if they need help. They can come behind the scenes and we're going to help them. But I mean, that's in the future. That's going to happen. I guarantee it's going to happen. And so she wanted, before she just wanted me to, wanted us to, skip all, building the channel and she wanted to just skip right through it and get the money. Oh. So, yeah. And we took hate for that, scamming low life. And she let us
So,
happily.
Brecken, when are we gonna get to the like point where we make porn calls to porn shops?
What?
When are we gonna
What?
do that? When are we gonna prank the porn shops?
I know. We've got to do that. Oh, are you gonna do that, John? Are you gonna call and make a,
When's Lycan
and
coming over to hang out with us and call the porn shops? Oh my god, it's so funny.
and and the nasty things they said when they got on those phone calls was disrespectful and childish. You just don't, people are working. They're probably tired. They don't need someone calling them up and cranking them,
Here's the other
especially
thing. With
especially
it,
with them
I couldn't
still.
understand. I couldn't understand this day and age where, everybody has caller ID. I mean, it's one thing when we were teenagers, right?
Right.
Right. But now that everybody's got,
Mm-hmm.
that's what
Right.
I didn't understand. Every
Mm-hmm.
everybody's got caller ID.
I mean that was just a disrespectful thing to me. It wasn't fun.
And you know what was funny? You could tell that
Mm.
even Jamie wasn't into it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, can we get this
Mm-hmm.
show on the road? Because I'm
Yeah.
bored.
Right. But I don't know. I mean, I just felt weird. I felt weird about that. If you do it lightheartedly, I can do it. But if you do it like, I don't know, it was just really disrespectful the way that it was done. I think, but that was, that's her. That she really enjoyed that, and I'm sure people did enjoy that. But but I want to. Yeah, Robbie did block everyone on Andrea's before. Robbie cussed me out and said that I deserved to be called a blowjob because I supported AJ. And I let her in my chat. Cuss me like a sailor. Hee hee. Well, I'm sorry. Me and AJ have been friends for a long time. I don't know what went on. I didn't get involved with that crap. And I told him, I went up on panel. I told him, he started in calling me names. I said, um, uh, that's between y'all. It's not my fight. Not my fight. Not gonna fight it. And I left. He don't come with support me in my channel. I don't go to his channel anymore. He has no right telling me who can uh I can hang around and who I can't. She's been sweet, good to me,
Hmm.
and that's what counts.
Hey, look, you got more people in here tonight that were
I,
blocked.
oh, I
That would be
do.
Scott and Blue
Uh,
October. They're back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all guys. I did not know you were blocked. Dorothy was the only one that's supposed to have been blocked on my
No,
channel.
no. Well,
And voices.
okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, there's more people that were blocked that you unblocked yesterday, and
Yeah.
they're coming in. So nice
Oh,
seeing you guys.
I'm glad. I'm glad. But you wouldn't believe that once it was KB was blocked, Willow Blossom was blocked, Shot of Poison was blocked. Let's see. Was Angela blocked? No, I don't think Angela was blocked.
Yes, she
Let's
was.
see.
Yes, she was.
Oh, Angela was blocked. Kimmy was blocked. BB was blocked. Um, let's see. Yeah, that was a lot of
Aurora
people.
was blocked.
There was a
Um,
lot of people that was blocked. And and she handed her the weapon to come in. They she hurt Andrea hurt me. He called me blowjob, hurt my feelings. And MKB was such a good friend. She handed her a weapon and let her come in and hurt me my again through my channel. That tells me all I need to know about MKB. Loyal to Andrea, which is a snake. I mean, they had nothing, and look what they used this morning. They have nothing. Anybody that sees them around, I want y'all to ask them, what did I do? Ever. What did I do? And, they're saying I'm jealous of Andrea. I don't know. Was Andrea jealous of mine and MKB's friendship? Like Boots? Is that what's going on here? Because I didn't do a damn thing at all. Nothing. But be here for MKB. And Andrew is saying she's not a good friend. She's not a good friend. And that liar thing and then the drug thing, I want them to prove that. I want them to show me what I did. Show me where I lied. Show me the drugs. Show me that stuff. I'm an open book. I'm proud of who I am. I'm sorry that y'all aren't so proud of who y'all are. I mean, I've got confidence in who I am. I can come up on the panel and talk by myself. Uh, You know, I can talk about things besides trashing people in drama. And will never lie. I'm standing on the truth no matter what. And that's the way I am. And that's what this is. That's all this is. It is what it is. It's the truth. And everybody sees it because it's plain as day. It's plain as day out there. It's the truth. Um, the things that they are doing nasty right now to me, I don't think I've ever seen anyone pretend to someone's face and then do this behind the scenes and stuff to them. You know? What for? I mean, what? But, um, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I have a load lifted off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about what they're lying about, what they're doing, what kind of money scandalous crap they've gotten themselves into, because I don't have to bail them out anymore. And I'm thrilled about that. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, people wanted me, thought that it might be good. Everybody's gonna know who it was. Don't have to say their names, but I want MKB to know I want everybody to know MKB gave her a wrench after to let her hurt me again. You're a good friend. I appreciate our friendship that we had. I appreciate the time that I wasted trusting you, and I um, am so glad that I didn't die thinking that you were my friend, my best friend, because you've been lying about being my friend for a long time. But I don't understand why they hung around. Why didn't they just say, we don't want to hang around you and leave and let me do my channel by myself? Why didn't they just go away? It's my channel. Why were they messing with my channel? Why was MKB over here on it? You know what? Another thing, this is another thing I want to address. She said that I um she acted like as if I didn't want to go on her channel. I was so selfish. I just wanted to come on mine, and hers has just fallen to the side. No, she made the decision on what channel we went live on, and she knew that I would go live on hers every night if she wanted to. Any channel, it don't matter because I'm not in it for the money and stuff. I'm in it to I wanted to have fun and have different things that we did and help people and maybe and build our channel up to where that we the the super chats or any money that I got coming in would go in this pot and it would help people that needed it.
Sub.
It wouldn't go in my pocket or buy me anything. I said when I made this channel, my money, this if I got monetized, my money would go back into the my would go to the people that support me and that's here every night and do fun things, for them. Give back. I want to give back to my people in my chat and my subscribers instead of take from them. I'm not e-begging. I would. I want y'all deserve to be rewarded for being loyal and be here and being here to support us and even if it's just chit chat and even no matter what it is, participating in our game, participating in our true crime, you know? And if we want to dress up Halloween, have a costume party, I want to have prizes to give people that participate because they went through that effort, you know? That those super chats coming in and that money coming in, I wholeheartedly believe that it needs to go back to the people that are making you possible. And I want to give more to members too. I want to give some giveaways to members and do special things. And I can't even keep members because there was nothing to give them because all we talked about was get up here and chit chat and talk about drama, you know? So that's changing. All that's changing. All of it's changing. We're going to make a big difference. I think we can make a big impact if
Well, most
everyone.
of the stuff we talk about is not drama. It's usually about true crime.
Yes, we do talk about true crime, and we talk about improving the community and
Hmm.
being good people and uplifting people. And Ginger just uplifts me, and the inspirational things is just wonderful. And none of the backstabbing, twisting things, hanging on people's words and twisting them around, or saying you can't have this one in your chat when you've been friends with them a long time. You know, and nobody's going to tell me what to do. Period. I'm not like that. And they were trying to sneak around and make me do what they wanted, and then mop the floor. Me mop up their mess. They used my sickness to go at liking, didn't they? They used my thinking that they were the good people standing up there for me, and me thanking them for standing up for me. My ass, my ass. And Andrea fooled me because she stood beside me and MKB when that went down with voices and stuff in our channel was like she stood with us. So I thought that she might be a good one, you know? Yeah. And you see where it got me? Never again. Never again. Mm-mm. And I'm so disappointed. MKB, this is unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. I'm shocked at how fake you are. It makes me go back and question everything, plumb back to when. Never mind. Never mind. It makes me question everything.
Well, Friday night,
Everything.
I thought when she left, I thought she'd calm down and everything would be okay between you guys, you know? But I don't know. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
it just
no.
seemed like,
No.
you were going to stick to your area, Andrea's going to stick to her area. I thought that was going to be the end of it.
Mhm. I mean, well, see, I wanted MKB, and I told her this, explained to her, and she said that's fine if I wanted to go after, address Andrea. Okay. And I said, but you don't need to be on panel because you don't need to be put in this. This is not your fight. Um, I want answers from Andrea. I want her to explain herself because she went after MKB too. But MKB is not going to hold her accountable for that. Instead, MKB doubled down for Andrea and said, "Oh, she could have been talking about anyone. No, Andrea don't talk to just anyone. She just talks to you. And I knew you were talking behind my back, so I knew she was talking about us. And she wanted everybody to agree with her that it would be fine if she went to me and broke off and said that you were talking mad shit. Because we had to do a three-way and reassure Andrea that you weren't talking mad shit about her too, since you were me behind my back. So she didn't trust you. Yep, 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 yep. So she don't trust you as far as she could throw you. So let that be known too. Anyway, um, when does Andrea go live on camera? Has she ever? I can't remember ever seeing her on camera. Can you, Ginger?
I
Surely I
think
didn't
she
read.
did. Okay,
Okay.
wait. She did for like a millisecond, but it
Mhm.
was clear across the room,
Mhm.
like one room away, and then it was real quick and then shut off.
Mhm.
Like, this is what I look
Mhm.
like. And it was clear across the room, and then someone shut the camera off at
Mhm.
that point,
Yeah.
and it
And
went back to
and
the other part.
you saw the apartment that when she did the tour of her
No, it wasn't
wonderful.
when she did the tour. It was before that.
No, I said y'all saw the apartment that she got with the money that MKB secured for her, and you oh, you saw how nice it was, right? Because she's got to pay 18 to $2,000 for an apartment. That's a joke too. She can find less there. I mean, she could have paid less there, but she her standards are real high up there. Yeah. Um, but I mean, I'm just a dirtbag. Uh, I think that people need to get their act together before
You know what I call that?
what.
That would be caviar taste on a ramen noodle diet.
Oh yeah, and then um, and then I find out about that the GoFundMe the year before. Man, these people are wanting uh big money. I mean, it's not just a fundraiser for a $50 electric bill. I mean, but go get a job. I mean, that's just what I suggest because never again will anybody manipulate me into helping someone that um, doesn't help themselves. Brenda says, broken, you don't need them. Those two are some mean girls with low self esteem because they wouldn't be acting that way online if they're ages. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I am just, I'm flabbergasted. Well, I just want to know what I did. You know what? I just need to know what I did. What the hell did I do? Oh my god. And that's, they underestimated, the way I was going to react to this because I've been wanting it. I mean, this has been a long time coming, and um, I, stomped my own personality and beliefs, and took Andrea stomping on me behind the scenes because she can't do it in front of the scenes. That's another thing. She's doing all this. She's doing all this secretly, and then she getting on her channel and making this and talking about me and saying these things about me and expecting me to be okay with it. I mean, uh, what? You know what we did to take care of um, people that was two faced and pretending to be your friend when they were uh, really behind um, the scenes trying to destroy you. You know what we did with people like that when I was growing up? Because y'all are acting like teenagers and you're not acting like adults. And Mama knows best. You sure are angry and defensive, and then you cry. Um, your crying didn't bother me one bit because you weren't crying because you were brokenhearted because our friendship might end. You were crying because you wanted people to feel sorry for you because evil me put you in the middle of this. It made you pay for my StreamYard and took so many pills, because I'm a pill head. And you poor thing, being in a friendship with me must have been really hard. Oh my goodness. What a joke. Well, I knew that MKB was easily influenced. I knew Andrea was in her ear. I knew what was going on all along. And I sit back and watched. And they didn't expect me to ever have enough nerve or balls to do this, what I'm doing, by taking up for myself, drawing that line, taking back my integrity, and cutting you loose. Um, I love you, MKB, but what you have proven to me, you are the worst friend anyone could ever, ever, ever get because you're not willing to stand with me when you know I'm telling the truth. I was willing to stand with you against this whole community, little girl, when they said that you were scamming, and I stood beside you. Yeah, never again will you ever have anyone as good a friend as I was to you. So I'm gonna leave that at that. And you know, so Ginger, balls in your court. I think she
Sorry,
takes a nap.
it took me a
I
minute.
think she no, she takes a nap in between she dozes off, you know.
No, no. See, I'm
Ginger,
just.
Ginger, did you get in my pill bottle?
Oh, yes, I did. Let them clip that. Oh my gosh, we're sharing pills now.
Oh my God. I told
Imaginary
you.
pills. And we're buying these
Mhm.
imaginary pills with our
Yeah,
Monopoly money.
I know it. I know it. And and I haven't even been paid on YouTube in so long. Man, I am so jonesing because I can't use my YouTube money to go buy them.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my Lord.
I wonder if you could buy it with cryptocurrency.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Gold.
Oh goodness.
I mean, I'm really. It's so funny though. It is funny. I mean, you know, and they expected people to believe that I was totally well then, and I was just strung out on pills, and so, uh, I don't know what I mean, it doesn't even make sense what they're doing to me, you know? Just because Andrea was being a snake and too coward to stand up and say, "Hey, I don't like you. I don't want to do this with you, but I like MKB and I want to be friends with her." That wouldn't have been a problem whatsoever. More power to you. But you don't come in the back door and pretend to be my friend in my face and then try to backstab me. That ain't working. And you flip flop from one to the other, every which one you think you can be more popular with. Just like one week Andrea is like, if I was to look at all the creators and want to pick the one that I think that is most like me and the one that I um, consider myself most like, that would be Robbie. And then, what was it? 3, 4 a week later, then she lets Amber up on her thing, and then all of a sudden, her and Robbie are going at it, and so he's mud. So, Andrea, are you still? Do you still stand on that? Do you? I want to know. Does these two people stand on anything that they? Are they consistent with standing on what they believe in? Or do they hip hop according to who's who and where they're at and what's going on? Because one minute, like, oh, and Titi, like Andrea and Titi, one minute she's kissing her ass, other minute, um, she's trying to pick a fight. Hmm. And then when Titi went after Andrea and went after us for that helping her, where'd Andrea go? Oh, she left us high and dry and let us take the heat from Titi, from Lonnie, from everybody in the community. Yeah, and she stayed gone. And she said it was because she was so busy moving. While we sat here and took the heat, and she enjoyed moving to her new apartment.
That was 2 months. 2 months of moving.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So uh, and I want y'all to know, that money was for a upper class apartment. Very nice, nice, nice. You try to live beyond your means, and then you get caught up, and then you come to your friends and you want to get them to help you, and they help you, and then you want them to take the heat because something shady that you did that didn't look quite right, and then you got the money and you just let us take the heat. I want my cut of that money for taking the heat. I'm teasing, but
The
what
cut.
I think. What I think is the people that got harassed, the people that got lied on, the people that got pressured, the people that got backed in the corner
And
that
bashed. And bashed.
and bashed, and bashed and lied and said they didn't have the right and and anything else and everything else that you can think of. Uh, they're the ones that deserve a cut of that money. Instead, you sit over there in luxury while we sit over here and crash and burn, taking your heat. When I was just trying to be, I wasn't going to do a fundraiser, but I didn't mind dropping your link to help you. But that's all I was going to do. I mean, and if people helped you, they helped you. I wasn't going to help you. I wouldn't have gave you a damn dime. But 'cause you can go work just like I do. I worked 2 jobs until I about fell flat on my face sick. And I was sick all along. But I worked right up there until, the very end, you know? And I got an investor, started flipping RVs even when I was not quite physically able to do that. That's what I started. And that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm fixing to kick it into gear. But what are you doing to help yourself? Hmm? What are you doing to help yourself? I just want to know that. MKB's doing okay. She helps herself. She's doing her part. She's doing her thing. But Andrea, what are you doing? Besides sitting over there on your channel, and I don't know, from one day to the next day, she could change her mind on who she's backing. Today it could be Mrs. Portland, tomorrow it could be Noodle Mash, the next day it could be Robbie, and the next day it could be Lycan, the next day it could be Amber, and then she goes and tries to get grannies watching people by kissing their ass, and then let's see, and then TT, and she kisses her ass 1 minute, and then she turns against her another minute. What is it, Andrea? I am still. Let's see. Let's go back with me. Here we go. I'm going back. Let's see. I still have the same friends I had, except for TCA. You know why I don't have TCA anymore? Because of MKB. Me being friends with MKB, TCA gave me an ultimatum I could not be friends with MKB and her too. So, MKB won on that too. But me and TCA are talking again. So, now,
See, okay, that's the thing. A friend encourages friendships with other people.
mhm,
Okay.
right.
Um, I
But,
never understood that. It's like,
well,
I mean, because each person that you're friends with adds to
mhm,
you
mhm,
and your happiness, right?
mhm.
So wouldn't a true friend be like, hey, But
Well,
I
the
understand where
reason,
that came.
okay, and I understand the reasoning behind that too,
Yeah,
because
now we do.
the reason she did that is because she knew that I was going to get hurt. She said that MKB was not a good person, and she did not want me finding, that I was going to find out. And me and TCA was friends for a long time, and
You
she
guys were
told
friends
me,
for years,
yeah,
right?
she told me that MKB was not a good person, and I did not believe her. And I lost her friendship because of it. So, and I went and apologized, and we are trying to talk, and I'm happy about that. But I made that mistake. I
You know
should have
what?
listened.
I'm
I
truly
wish I had
happy
listened
about
to her.
that
Yeah.
because I know how tight you and TCA were,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I'm really, really excited about that.
Hmm.
You know?
And there was an incident that took place, when a big incident that went down. and I got blamed for something that I did not do, and it was bad, big, major. And TCA knew the truth. She knew I didn't do it. I didn't know her from Adam. We just modded a little bit and started getting to know each other. And she had my back because she knew the truth and she stood up for the truth. And that's when we started being friends. All of the mods from TT's, most of us are still friends. Well, I mean, we were tight knit friends, and we've kind of broken off here and there because I went with drama. You know what I mean? It's just we just kind of broke out. But when we left there, we were really tight, and that's real friendship. Ones you can trust. Alex Erickson, I trust her with my life. 411 now. I still have him. I trust him in my life. Mark, I've had Mark since almost day one. Uh, Friendships that I get on YouTube, I keep them because I'm honest and I am consistent with my behavior. I'm consistent with my beliefs. If I don't like Natasha, that I'm not gonna like her tomorrow. I'm not gonna like her next week, and I'm not ever going to be uh, a part of her channel because I decided that I like her now. There's reasons I didn't like her when I come here. Those same reasons still stand, and they're not. Will always feel that way.
You haven't
There's
wavered.
reasons.
You have
No,
not
I don't.
wavered.
I don't waver. I don't. And if I catch a critter or lie, if I that's my main thing. That's when um I know that I don't that they're not who I want to be associated with. I lose respect, and I stand very strong on the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes it's embarrassing. Sometimes you don't want it out. But it's the truth, and it's never going to change. You know, I'm not changing for no one, and no one's going to manipulate me into doing that.
Right?
And they
I
and it
I've
was
got a
working because
question.
I was so sick. What?
Now that you're getting better and when you're
Hmm.
100%, are we finally gonna pudding wrestle over Mark?
Are we gonna do what? Wait,
Oh,
what?
remember like a year and a half ago we were joking about how we were gonna pudding wrestle over Mark?
Oh yes, I know, right? I know, I know. And that was another thing. That was the first thing that come up that I really noticed that when Andrew was in our chat regularly at first. Um, Mark, you know, um, he was my mod. He come over here. He was part of my channel, and that he started. He would go around to different places and stuff, and he started going over to Andrea's. And I just don't think she liked our friendship. I think that she was, um, that Mark piqued her interest a lot, and um, and MKB come up with that my Marky Mark, and then Andrea picked it up like she did it. MKB got mad about that too, but and I would come in, joking around because I totally feel that way. Marky Mark is my Mark, and I don't. She wanted Mark to um uh be loyal and feel towards her the relationship like me and Mark had because we joked around all the time. He was always here for me, no matter what. I can depend on him for anything, and she wanted that, and so she was working on that. So yeah, I think there's certain things that she does that just because she couldn't stand it when I would say no. I don't think though that's my mark.
Right?
And
Dibs,
she would,
right?
and I started that, and then she started getting in on it and trying to, like take it over. I was like, that's mine and Mark's inside thing. We would go around to other channels, and we would be in the same channel, and I'd say, "Hi, my Mark." That's my Mark. Just kidding around. Me and him's always kidding around. And
Yeah, you used to
yeah,
come in my channel and do that too.
yes, we
Right.
did.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was like, no, we're gonna pudding
mhm.
wrestle. We're gonna, like,
I know.
it's a,
Yeah, right.
it was a joke
Yeah,
between you and me.
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was like,
fun. It was so much fun.
right,
You know,
but
and
it
we
seemed
enjoyed
like
it. It,
more competition for her,
it
right?
was
Like,
it was competition and venom. I mean, it was like she just wanted to beat out. I mean, she wanted Mark to come over there and be her mod, and not come over to my channel, not be a. She actually wanted him to leave me and go to her. That's exactly what she wanted. And and I thought, for a little bit, I thought, oh my god, I wonder if he's gonna stop coming over here. But oh, Broken can have MKB on weekdays. Andrea can have her on weekend split holidays. Uh, no, I'm signing over my rights. I'm sorry.
that was a long time ago. That was at the beginning, girlfriend.
Yeah, it
But
was,
still,
wasn't it?
yeah, but
Mark,
still,
Mark, how long have me and you been friends? Since 2018.
mm,
Yeah.
2021, something like that.
No, no, me and Mark. No, it was
Oh,
it
you
was
mean Mark?
Mark.
Mark? Yeah,
Mark.
you and Mark
Yeah.
like 2018. You said.
hmm I hadn't even started up my um. I hadn't even started anything content or nothing on my channel. Um, we went from Zab Girls to Alex Erickson's, and then Alex Erickson convinced me it's time to go live on my channel, and Mark come over and he was my mod. He protected me that night. I mean, and he's been there ever since. Yeah, and I mean, there's been several times, I've had to, text him and say, look, you get back over here to my channel. If if there was no if I had to choose between Mark and Andrea being here and talking about Natasha, uh, I made sure that never happened again. And I told her that will never happen again. Don't you ever do? You're not doing that. You know, Mark. I'm not doing that. I'm not about bragging on Natasha and how wonderful she is over here. You know, and and the thing about it is, look how she was bragging, and she forgave her just here. I mean, this was just after she'd been banned and all that, and then MKB she was going so, I thought she was so obsessed with going after Natasha. It was unreal. I had to calm her down so much. And then for her to forgive her overnight, and then expect me to let them sit up there and brag about how wonderful that woman was. I don't think so. Don't think so. Who does that? Because I stand my ground. I don't like her, and I'm not going to like her because they do. I, who does?
Hey,
I'm not going to
Brokey.
overlook what.
Um, Sky has a question. He said, "Do you remember when you tried to give him a wrench?" What he said.
Scott,
Yeah.
he had a ranch.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying that's he
Okay,
gave.
where's it? I can't. Okay, well, I'm behind. I talk, and I'm sorry, guys, that if I more of the chat because I'm. This is just you know. Okay, can you read? Can you say what he said again? I'm sorry. What? Okay, Willow Blossom. Who are you saying lied? Oh, I lied, pretending Andrew's mom was cool way back. When did I pretend she was cool? Willow Blossom. Please explain that, because I don't get that. I'm sorry. Hi, Sally Ann. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I have been just in my own little world trying just to, you know, I don't know. I mean, these
Broken.
people.
You're like
What?
an hour behind in the comments, Speed.
How am I an hour behind?
All those people have left already.
Oh, they did leave? Did they get mad and leave?
No, I mean, you figure what time it is for them over,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
over
Yeah, I
in
didn't answer
the
her
UK.
question then.
Yeah, they left quite a while ago.
I
Um,
didn't answer her question.
it's probably towards the bottom of the comments. Just scroll clear down. Unless you want,
Oh
do you want
boy.
me to read it?
Yeah, will you?
Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay. There's
Okay.
Willow Blossom is there. Oh, okay,
Oh,
Willow
she's
Blossom.
gone too.
Thank, thank
Um.
Willow Blossom. She's here. Thank you. Thanks,
uh,
Willow Blossom. I know I'm behind. Hi,
oh,
Aurora.
okay. Okay. What Scott said was, you tried to give me a wrench once. Do you remember what I said? Broken.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, Scott. I don't. What did he say? Yeah, I guess he's got to answer that, right?
Willow, you're right. She's way, way behind.
Hey, you know what? I've been sitting here. It's been sit. I mean, the chat's
Yeah,
been just sitting still, and I've
it's
been
kind of
talking.
it's kind of hard when you're like running the like streaming from your phone. It's like it takes a while to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, takes a while for me to catch up when I'm not on my phone. So
Well,
I got
and
you.
it and it's I'm just saying, if I read the comments and stuff, I lose focus of what
Yep, what
because
you're
I
saying.
yeah, I want people to know uh that this is these people, these two girls are being so nasty. I mean, for no reason. They just pop. Andrea just, they're doing this for no reason. I haven't done nothing. And it's so hilarious because, if they're willing to hurt us, I don't know. What kind of people are they to be your friend in your face and do this behind your back? I don't know. I don't know. I would never do it. I would never do it. Never would even think to do it. I would think to go up there and say, I hate your guts. I don't want to be a part of you. I don't want to be friends with you. I want to be friends with MKB, but I hate you and I don't want you around. You know it. But no, she used me to help her get an apartment, help her do, oh my God. Instead, they just used me. And then they were making me the butt end of the joke. And, I was sick during this time too, you know? So, I know that this stream has just been so out there, but when you don't have any answers while these people are doing this, but I don't really have to say much except just express what went on, the truth. I just wanted to answer the questions too if anyone had any. Anyone has some questions about my drug addiction or my let's see, alcoholism or my uh, not being sick. Uh, let's see, what else is there, Ginger? Um, oh, my lying. My lying. That's a big deal too. I lie. Um,
I
I mean,
loved
all.
that. That was interesting. You were a liar as that person was lying. That made no sense to me.
Oh, and I mean, if she's got such a problem with me, if I'm such a problem, and I'm this drug addict that pill popper that has been okay. So what does that say about me? I mean, them. If I'm that person that they're saying I was on that little short that they made, what in the world were they doing sitting with me, pretending to be my friend? Why didn't, if I'm that bad of a person and not a good friend, why didn't they just leave? You know? Why did they stay here? Why did they want to, why did they want to pretend that they cared about me? Why did they want to be around me? What is that? Tell me. Hmm? Okay, it says, wait, Andrew and MKB are going after Broken. Oh, Fruit Fly, let them bring it on. Uh, I, I mean, now if they come off with some side, I'm going to address the lies and tell the lies. I might make fun of them a little bit, and I might try to find them some psychiatric help. Um, but it's all they're doing is digging themselves a hole because they're doing this for no reason. They've come out. They've doing this for nothing, and they're trying to say it's my fault I started it. That's hilarious. They were just waiting on the opportunity to jump on this to make me content because they think they can go back and forth with me. I'm a good one to go back and forth with, except they underestimated me because I knew what was going on all along. I told him, KB, I knew what was going on, you know? And I'm going to stand with the truth. Even if I don't like you, someone does something wrong to you and I see it, I'm going to stand up for you. I stand up for what's right, you know? No matter who, no matter who's it's against, if I don't like them, whatever. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Oh, you know what we forgot to mention
Oh,
with
what?
the channel controls that were changed? They changed the currency to
Oh,
Ukrainian money.
yeah. And they turn, and monetization was turned off in the videos. I found that. Um, what else? Yeah, they went in there and and they turned off the ability to share. Um, that was on. They turned it off. Um, I
Changed
mean, just
the country of origin, got
yeah,
changed.
yeah. Um, just all kinds of grade school crap, you know. And so you know, if I am, if I need to take a pain pill, if the doctor prescribes it to me, which I'm having surgery on Wednesday, 3 of them at once. They might send me home a few, and I might take them. I might go live, and I might tell you I took a pill, and I might get loopy. Duh, don't care. Um, if I smoke a joint before I come on, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm high as hell. You know, I'm an open book, and I'm happy to be that open book because everything I went through my whole entire life, all the stuff that I've experienced, the things I went through, the lessons I've learned, made me who I am. And I stand on who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I really am. Okay, Scott. Now, did you answer that? Because I wanted to know that. I have to go back now. Okay. Oh, Scott, you have to. You will just get more of the same. Oh, broken. Don't go back. Oh, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Uh, there ain't a. There is nothing in this world would make me go back to that. This is me. This is who I am, and I don't tolerate that behavior. And I only tolerated it as long as I did because I was so sick. And I was gradually getting sicker and sicker and sicker. I was dying. And I was gradually dying. And then that ulcer, when it perforated, it almost went septic. And it went to my organs and it went all over my body. I had to have an IV and home health come and take care of me. I mean, I am uh, a active person and I am um I don't feel like I'm 58. And for that to get me down gradually like that, it was easy for them to do this because I didn't have the strength and I didn't have the interest in going in digging and doing all this crap that they were doing that together. So they would leave me out in the dark and then let me mop their messes up. But oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, messing with the channel. You know, I thought better of her, and she had her wrench. I didn't take her wrench. I didn't take her management position until she abused it. You know, and they thought they could get in there since I do it on my phone. And I can't see everything. They thought that they could gradually do this damage to my channel and really hurt me gradually because they know if I'm not interested in stuff like tech stuff and all that, I don't pay attention. If like I'll give you an example, like Dorothy when she was coming at me and saying that I doxed her name, I doxed her boys, I took those. I wasn't interested. I couldn't remember her last name. I don't know what her boys look like because I wasn't interested. And so I was just, I wanted to, um, I was interested in doing YouTube stuff, not um, screen recording, screenshots, uh, recording your friends behind their back, uh, all that crooked stuff. I wasn't interested in that. I'm not doing it. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the only reason that I have all the proof about Dorothy is because I'm too lazy to erase things. That's a fact. And I'm not ashamed of anything anybody puts out that I put in private. I will tell you in public. I'll put it in public. That's the person I am. You know? But, yeah, I mean, and Barb, what I was doing, I was listening to Barb's from last night, and because there was nobody else on, I said, I'm going to go and listen to to see what they have, what they're talking about, because I thought that's, talking about Natasha or whatever. I went over there and um, I almost started crying because the support I had and them um, caring if I was hurt by it and saying what Andrea did was wrong and them supporting me and standing by me meant the world because I knew I had to stand up for myself no matter what, no matter no matter what damage it did to me. And I totally was totally prepared in coming up here and standing up by myself and taking up for myself, standing where I am, but I had to be willing to um, have everybody turn on me, lose everybody in my channel, and having people believe the lies that they were spewing about me. And I was willing to take that chance for myself because I was in an unhealthy situation and not physically, mentally, because they were supposed to be my closest friends. I thought they cared. I thought they took up for me for liking because they cared about me. Instead, they were even making fun of me worse. To find out something like that is refreshing because I don't have to deal with them anymore and I know who they are. Their true colors and their true selves come out because they flop from person to person to person, and I don't. If I don't like Noodle Mash today, I'm not going to like her tomorrow. If I don't like you today, odds it could because you're a bad person. I mean, because you've proven you're a bad person, and I'm not going to go over there and like you all of a sudden. I'm not going to do it. Not me. I don't flip flop. I stand my ground. There's reasons why I don't like people. There's reasons why that I don't like Natasha. There's reasons why I don't like Noodle Mash. These people, they do go real life. Noodle Mash is a manipulating e-beggar that uses sympathy to be nasty and then get money for dragging and going real life on people and lying and stalking. And I mean, all the stuff that she says that people do to her, she is doing it front and center. Instinct to has always been just sweet to me. I'm not going to turn on somebody that's sweet to me, that's nice to me, and hadn't done anything to me. But I hear Noodle over there saying the most nastiest, vile things, and it's okay because she's made up a story about extinct to, and she just pounds it in people's heads, just like Sally Ann. She said that Sally Ann, Sally Ann just kind of casually said I'm not dragging Noodle either. It was it was fun, and she just casually said it was fun, but I'm not doing that no more. She said sometimes it was fun, and Noodle said just went over there ranting and raving. Did you hear her? She said it was fun. She enjoyed doing the things she did to my mom and to me, and just and after a while, I mean every month is a devastating month to Noodle,
Here's the
and if
thing.
any.
That's what that's not what Sally had been saying. Sally had been
Mhm,
talking about her health, and somebody asked her in the chat if she's going to, pick up going back after noodle
mhm,
mash, and she said no, I'm not. I have enough to worry about.
mhm,
Basically, she was saying no, she's done with that,
mhm,
and then
mhm.
she said it was fun for a minute or something like that, and then she says,
And she
but
said
it's too
she's
draining,
like
and no.
sometimes. Mhm. Yeah.
She said it was too draining, and no, it wasn't.
She wasn't saying how she enjoyed it and you wallowed around and the happiness of it and it
No,
she wasn't saying, but Noodle made it out like that was the worst thing in the world, and she kept see when you want someone to believe something, you keep playing it over and over to get it in their heads, and finally it kind of seemed, oh, they believe it because Noodle's done it, played it so much and made it such a big deal. She took Sally going, it was fun for a minute, but I'm not doing that no more. And she didn't take that she's not doing it no more and she's done, with this, she's not going after Noodle no more. She didn't take that as a good thing. She
well,
took
and that's the thing. What Noodle Mash had said at the beginning of that is, well, she took. It started because Noodle Mash played the video like and push me like you know
yeah, right.
clip,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
was when Sally was in a very depressed state
Mhm.
and was very vulnerable and very suicidal, right?
Right.
And Sally said that wasn't cool for somebody who was supposedly a mental health advocate and somebody who survived such a thing to go after someone's weak moment like that. So
Right. Right.
that's how that all evolved or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And that was between them, but she had to make it out to be something it wasn't,
Right.
you know?
Right. And but it's okay for her to push someone, and she could push them up against the edge and try to push them over. But then she runs back over there to her channel and goes, "Oh, you're picking on someone that has mental health that has tried to unalive herself. Somebody, you are pushing me. You have made me have a nervous breakdown. Well, what the hell is she doing, mate? When she plays that when someone's in making fun and said that she didn't care what was wrong with Sally Ann's health. She didn't care at all about Sally. She didn't care what she's going through. Sally Ann's brother's dying. And Noodle is over there saying, I don't care what she's going through. I don't care how much pain she's in. You know, that tells it all. Because anyone with integrity and is a good person would have shut up because her brother is dying. Give her space. But instead, she wanted to push it and do the ugliest vile things to Sally. Just because she said it was fun but, for a minute or just casually. I mean, you know, there was fun times about it. That they laughed and cut up because Noodle was so ridiculous. You know, and this what had nothing to do with Mrs. Pete. This is this was Noodles. This
You
was
know,
Noodle doing.
and the thing is, I stayed out of all of this, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I stayed
yeah,
out of all of it,
yeah.
but I
Right.
don't know.
And they think that that uh I went against Noodle because of Mrs. P. That had nothing to do with it. It was the fact that the way she manipulates people, the way she does things, and the way she sits up there and says, "It's okay for me to push someone to the breaking point, and it's okay for me to talk about Mrs. P until she breaks, and it's okay for me to push her up against the wall until because she knows she can't. That Mrs. P can't control herself because she's going to come back. I mean, she just can't help. She's going to. No matter what anybody tells her, she's just going to make a mistake, screw up. And Noodle pushed her to screw up. And then, I mean, oh God, I mean, just, you know, it's bizarre. There's things, went to Noodle and said this, what this they're doing is not right to you. And I did that recently. I have no qualms standing up, and saying against someone I don't like that someone is that I feel like that's wrong that they're doing to you. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'll have no problem, you know? And just like, and, you know, what meant a lot is the DeLorean coming over here and um, support me once. I mean, she saw that, and everybody knew I was sick. Everybody knew I was telling the truth. And these two best friends of mine sitting up there act like I wasn't sick at all, that I must have been faking. And I was just, that's what they tried to make it look like, that I was well, but I was strung out on pills. I ain't never been strung out on no damn pills. So that's the most hilarious thing I ever seen. But they barked up the wrong tree. This, this, this dog bites. you know, y'all thought that you'd come in and mop the floor up with me and ruin my channel and take me down and turn everybody against me. And y'all come out and it'd be all my fault. I started it. And y'all would come out looking like roses, smelling like roses. That's what it was. Y'all stink. I can smell y'all from here. And I live a long way off from them, you know? So, did we cover everything that we need to so far? Because I know I answered the questions that Barb had. No, she didn't pay a dime on my StreamYard. Um, um, I think did I answer everything that people kind of doubted. I mean, they didn't know if or that didn't have any. They said that didn't have no bearing, but it does on me because I'm totally honest, and nobody's going to sit there and say that they do something for me, and like I'm a shady person, and letting them, pay my bills. No,
Okay.
shouldn't pay a
How
dime.
about this? How about the proceeds from this channel, from your channel?
Yes.
Explain to them where any proceeds that you got from your channel, where it went.
Oh, it all went for the drawings um
Well,
for the
half.
tumblers.
Didn't you say half went
Tumblers.
one way and half went for you
Oh,
put right back in?
yeah, I gave her half, uh, and then I mean, I didn't count up my half. I just um used my money, and my husband's money, some from the channel, and because I didn't get very much in, I didn't have very much. But the tumblers alone were very expensive, and
So
so.
basically, you gave her half the proceeds, and then
Mhm,
you
yeah,
also bought all the products from her for the
right.
channel.
Yes, for the
Okay.
drawings and for the keychains for
Mm-hmm.
um and let people pick what they wanted, and I would pick three people to get three tumblers. That's a lot of money in one night. I mean, in I didn't get near. I put a lot more in the channel than I ever made. I'm
Broken.
sorry, honey.
Tip wants to know if you will call someone a hoe dog for her.
Well, Robbie thinks that uh Andrea Andrea's mom is a hoe dog. That's what he said.
A hoe dog. I love
A
it.
hoe dog.
A
A
hoe
hoe dog.
dog.
A
No,
hoe dog. I come
total hoe
from the
dog.
boonies.
A whole hoe dog.
Yeah, hoe dog, a big hoe dog. Um, I come from the country. I have my accent's a lot worse than what it is. I mean, I can control my accent, because I did, um, I used to do, uh, like medical roundtable, um, discussions and stuff like that, and I could not talk, have my accent. I had to talk professionally, and so, and then in the line of field that I'm into, I had to talk professionally. So, my accent kind of, but now if I get carried away and I feel comfortable, y'all will hear my accent because I can, you know, and I'm funny. I mean, I can bust some, I can come up with some shit
I
to
know you
say.
can. And that's what's so funny. It's like I hear and I completely understand because I grew up in Kansas and
Yeah,
mine slips up sometimes. And I'm like,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about, girl.
Oh my gosh. And when I say, I say my kids are hillbillies. Yeah, we're hillbillies. We are. Um, and I'm from the country. I mean, and I'm from Oklahoma. On top of that, but and I used to do this when um we would um we would call it was market research is what I did, and we would call different countries and things. Like for the president's election, we had a section in there that we had to call and do um get um gather the information of who's gonna vote for who and why, and all gather the information and give it to the presidential campaign so that they could see where they stood. Each side we would one side, Democrats or Republicans, we would work for. Well, we would call different countries, and I could use um all kinds of accents, and I would get so bored, I would just start talking, different, like they say, "Are you from Texas?" And I say, "Yes, I'm from Texas," and I would just start talking. I mean, it was hilarious because I could get more information because they would like to hear my accent. It's funny hearing like Australian accents and all that. It's like, I just love to hear some people talk, because I just never before YouTube, I guess people outside of the countries, their language, their verbiage, their slang that they use. Um, oh, somebody that I could hear talk all day, rabid dog. Oh my god, I love his accent. I love the way he talks. I could just listen to him all day. He's gonna come on my channel and do a true crime with me too. But yeah, I mean, at 411, if I start doing true crime, he'll start coming over here. I have a lot of support in true crime, but they don't come over here. But they do watch me and they do uh, support me. I mean, like, send my channel like um, with money support, and I support them too. And but I still have those same friends. I still have wrenches in those in their big channels. I have wrenches in their channels. They all respect me because they know who I am. And they know that I'm feisty and I'm gonna get myself in some messes, but they know I can get out. They know I can take care of myself. I'm not scared of these girls. I'm not scared of what they can put out there because they don't have anything because I haven't done anything. I've always been honest. Always. I don't care what they dig up. I don't care what they have. I will address anybody and answer you honestly any question you have. I am such an open book. In Halloween, oh well, Halloween night. This is what I want y'all to get excited about. I want y'all to come and be involved. I want to have a costume contest because that's my anniversary of my channel. How many years? See, 7 years. My 7 year anniversary. Can you believe I've had my channel 7 years? Ginger's gonna help me. She's gonna dress up, and I will have prizes too. I'll have prizes. But I want to do a Halloween costume. And I challenge any of y'all to beat me. I dress up every year and I go all out. So you gotta beat me. Mark needs to dress up. Mark has proven his friendship to me. He's been wonderful. I love you, Mark. You just don't even know. I go over there when I'm having trouble, and I don't expect him to do anything. I just tell him I say, okay, this is going on. I just want you to know. And I went and told him I am quit. Mark will vouch for that. I went over there and I said I'm having problems with Andrea. I don't know what's going on. I hadn't figured it out, but something is not right there. And that was a while back that I told him something's not right. So if any, I want to warn people if something is my people that I'm close to, I want them to know what I'm made of, and I don't expect them to choose. But I mean, now if it was as bad as the other, I got on to Mark asking. When MKB said that I come in and told her to get the hell off of her panel, I was mad and I mean every bit of it. Ask Mark. I was mad. I went right to his text message and I got him. I asked him too. And did Mark blow up at me? No, he did not. He understood where I was coming from. Because he's a true friend. He's a true friend. He sure is. He knew I was hot. He knew I was hot at him. And it really wasn't hot at him. It was them doing that to me. And then I just, you know what I mean? And Mark was sitting there in the chat modding, you know what I mean? It was, oh my God. I know. You can be hot dogged, Aurora. Aurora, thank you. I'm glad that seeing you back. I didn't see this Barb, right? Hippie Sissy, she was here. She promised me she'd be here. Did you see Barb? Because I've got a good one for Barb.
No, no, no. I have not seen Barb tonight.
hmm Because I
The
was going to
reason I
ask her.
mentioned no, the reason I was mentioning her is because Andrea has been going at her.
Right. Oh, and that's what I was going to do is apologize to Barb because Andrea called her a liar. Um, and who else? There's one more that she called a liar.
Angela.
Uh, Angela. She called, and I wanted to apologize to Angela because I'm sorry. You know, they are not liars. They thought that, I mean, she genuinely thought that was a private thing. Um, uh, that she did genuinely think that, and but recording someone private, I mean, like that, a friend, or clipping it, bringing it over here, uh, putting it out, saying it's pills, and saying I'm a liar. Well, I won't, she's got a lot to answer for, a whole lot, and she better answer my questions. She better, you know, because there's a lot more that I can pinpoint and prove step by step by step. You know, I can prove, you know, all this. What look at all the nasty stuff she does to everybody, and then she kisses their ass 1 minute, and she's good with them 1 minute, kisses her ass 1 minute. Look how she goes at lacking every day. God darn, scorned. In which we don't get along. Is he me leaving? Yeah,
Yep.
he's
I tell you, that's the old saying,
yeah,
isn't it? The old Shakespearean saying, hell
mhm,
hath no fury like a woman scorned.
exactly. Yeah, she was scorned on Mark too. She few times that that's went like south. But Mark, he doesn't. He lets things roll off his back. He's not one of these uh, weak individuals that don't that they're you know these people don't have all their brain cells. You know, if people can't see things for what they are, the truth. When it's slapping them in the face, there's something wrong with them. They're they're processing information incorrectly, and but um, there is they these two dug their own hole and they keep digging it. What did they think that they were going to get people to believe after everybody knowing how sick I was? That believe that I'm strung out on drugs and that's what drugs did to me? No, that's what almost dying did to me. And I'm thankful I'm here. I'm happy. You know, um, if I look like a um, semi hit me in the face, I would still be happy I'm me and I'm alive. You know what? Even if I look like that 24, always, if I was looked that bad always, that doesn't change who I am inside. I mean, do they judge people by the way they look? Hmm. Hmm. I'm just wondering, you know. But hey, KB, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. At the end of it, we just kind of chit chat back and forth, and just kind of. I think everybody's left us. I guess I hope I come across okay. I mean, I hope that I answered people's questions. I hope they understand, and I hope that they know I'm telling the truth. I mean, people that were close to MKB and that I thought that might turn on me, I went to them and told them that I was sorry, that I hoped that they didn't turn on me, but I would, I understood, and I told them I had to do it for myself. I had to do what was right. Let them do what they're. I guess they're doing what they're doing for themselves, and look at the trash that they're doing. Look at what they're wasting their time on, and they're coming after an innocent person. I haven't done nothing. You know, they'll be over there in Noodle Bash's. They'll be so far up Noodle Bash's ass. Noodle Bash will be wanting to shoo them away. And how can these people let them in after going in and recording that? Um, getting in there trying to, because she's trying to hurt Noodle Bash. You know what I mean? That Andrews went around trying to hurt everybody, and then she go, oh, she just loves them to death. You know, well, tiff tiff, tiff tiff. There's no hope. I refuse to work it out. No, it's too late. Not after what they've done to me. Uh, they've been making fun of me, pretending to be my friend in my face, using me up. They've been used me to get help for our apartment. They just used me. They never cared about me. They were laughing because I'm dying in the hospital, Tiff Tiff. And they're saying they put that out and said that it was it was I'm strung out on pills. It wasn't because I was sick. You know, just like they don't want to validate that my feelings got hurt. So MKB gives Andrea her wrench back to come over here and hurt my channel and hurt me some more. Do you think I would want to work it out with them? Never. Mm-mm. April is so sad over this one. Talks about what the talking about the abuse she got on here today. Who, who did? April Showers? What, April Showers, KB? Got abuse on here? Ginger? Um, what happened? Do you know?
I believe it was on her own channel. It,
On April Showers?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it,
because she,
okay.
she does her prayers
Mhm.
and stuff.
Okay, oh, honey, that will end. April Showers is number one to me, and I will go over there and find out who abused her, oh, hell no. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Not with her. That's not happening. So, I will fix that. Um, y'all don't, I'll take care of her. They're not going to talk to her like this. I'll rake them over the coals. I'll pull out everything I know if they go after her. They better watch their step. She don't deserve that. She is a sweet person and easily hurt. And what are they trying to do? They're going after her because she cares about me, and they're trying to hurt good people. See, they are
I
making.
don't I don't know that it's we don't know that it's them. We don't know that. I'm just it just
Well,
is
it has to be people that are sitting with them.
we do, here's the thing, we don't know that. I mean, it could be she's been getting
Oh no, no, I'm not saying it's them. I'm saying ever who it is, ever who it is. I will pull out everything that I can and that I know and that I can find if they hurt her. I mean, I will go and find out who that is, and that will stop. I'll make sure that stops. Yeah, Tiff. Yeah. Do you know who it was? It was in a chat. You don't know whose? It was in a chat, but it was best price. It's been going on. It, okay. All right. So it wasn't on her channel. It was in a chat, right? Okay. Well, I can take care of that too. Ask Alex Erickson. Yeah, I can take care of that. And I will go on her channel and I will, if I have to go over there and sit every time she has her prayer thing to protect her, I will. And if I have to go in everywhere she goes to protect her, I will. They will get the message. They definitely will get the message from me. They are not going to do that. They are not. I promise. And I'm not saying it's them. I'm just saying ever who them is, I will do my everything I can to help. Right? Anti-Christian people. Yeah. Well, if you go after someone like her, um, you have evil in your heart. Because I've never seen anyone as good as her on here. She is a lovely person. And that's why that I am a bulldog when it comes to her. Alex Erickson, I can, yeah, I can take care of it. You know, if I have to be her guard dog while she does her prayers and does the things that, she needs to do, I will do that. She does. KB, you know what? She prayed for, I'm telling you, I know firsthand. Um, if it wasn't for her prayers, I don't think that I would have made it because she prayed for me one night in here and I felt it all over me and I started feeling better. And every time she prays for me, uh, it makes such a big difference. If I have a surgery, if I have a test, they said that I was pre-diabetic. Well, and I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. She prayed for my Crohn's disease and it's under control without medicine. It's under control. So her prayers, I said in here, I know that woman's prayers are answered. She has that connection. And yes, I'm gonna get with her and I am going to I will come up with a plan like I did with a few others that I did that with and it stopped. They stopped getting harassed. So and I do it in a way that I'm not, like evil and, lie or anything like that. I you know, I will pester and bug them You just don't even know. It's pretty funny. Ginger stays so quiet, I and she talks. She likes to talk a lot, and she's gotten on here tonight, and she just went quiet on me. And I needed her to talk because I just keep talking more and more, so that I don't know.
Hey, I'm letting you vent, girl.
I know, but I mean, I'm done venting. I just yeah. When my son went missing, she drove from Alabama the next day to be with me. Oh my God, KB. Oh, oh my God. Y'all, she was in this, the chat the other night, and she goes, and I was saying how I didn't know you very well, but when I went in that chat, you were so sweet to me. You spoke to me every time that I really liked you. She goes, I'm in her house right now. I was like, no, you're not. She goes, yes, I am. I thought that was wonderful. So you can get in touch with her, right, KB? Um, will you do that for me? Um, gosh, I want to give her my number. Can you, KB, email me for her, and I will give her my telephone number. I want her to call me desperately. Seriously. Please. I don't want her hurt at all. And, yes, yes. She is here for the week. Okay, KB, will you, email me so I can send you my telephone number, please? I'll take care of this. I will figure it out. Nobody is going to hurt her like that. It's just not fair. Yes, you let her. She is the most special person dear to my heart that um every time I start every time that I have problems, I go to her for prayer. And I'll be in here and I'll say, April Showers is if you're in here, where are you? And we need prayer. I ask for prayer all the time from her. And people in the chat ask for her to pray. You know? Uh my brother in law, I my brother in law is dying and suffering from cancer. I mean suffering. The pain was my sister had to watch him be in so much pain. Um it was so hard for her to bear. She couldn't sleep because he was in so much pain, and he passed away. Um, in his sleep night before last, and but before that, I asked her to pray that he would have a peaceful um passing, that he could pass in peace, and he did. He passed in his sleep in the night. So you can't tell me she don't have some kind of connection because um my sister said that he just his pain his pain was relieved, and he for a while before he passed. So yeah,
Oh,
she's
honey.
special. She's special.
Yes,
You know
she
she
is.
she is,
She's
and
a
I think
blessing.
that she got right on that when I asked her, and she started praying, and he passed, and he passed peacefully. So um oh God, I have surgery in Wednesday, so I'm going home Thursday. I'm gonna try my best to go home Thursday. So yeah, um, in KB, and they don't care. They give a, they she didn't care at all. You know, she never
You
cared
know,
about me.
that's what I find amazing. The other night, when all this went down, you were talking about this. You were
Yeah, I need for
talking
her to
about
talk
this.
for a while.
And then she came up on panel and came loaded for bear at you,
Yeah, yeah,
knowing you
yeah,
were going through this.
yeah,
That's lovely.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, it just showed me who she was. It showed me. it showed me your true colors, and I'm glad because I like to see people for who they are. You know, I want to know. I don't like to know fake people. You know, I hate fake people. They make me sick. And once I find out you're fake, see ya. Thank you, KB. Thank you. He was in so much pain. Uh, um, my sister, she's gonna miss him dearly, and she loves him, and she, it's hard without him, but she couldn't bear to see him suffer anymore. She's relieved because he's not suffering anymore. And, I'll tell you something funny. He, he was a little bit younger than her, and he's like, we used to joke around all the time when me and Nick was in the room together. Nobody could get a word in edgewise. It was just me and Nick, me and Nick. And uh, he said, why that Dean loves me so much? It's like, why? He goes, because she says that I'm just like you, that we're just alike. We've already been him just alike. We were really close. And he loved my cooking. Anything I made him, he thought it was the best. He thought it was the most best tasting anything that I brought him. And he would beg, well, you gonna make me some more of that? You gonna make me some more of that? Well, he always made me feel good. It was so funny though. When me and him would talk, we get in the room, and my husband and my sister are quiet, and me and Nick, we just talking, 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 talking. We just go do things, and talk. We were we were a lot alike. And ADHD, we had ADHD, and we were hyper. And my husband and my sister are calm. They're like really calm people. And me and Nick, we were just so much alike. But I'm happy that he's not in pain no more because I couldn't hardly stand it. Hi, how y'all
It's
folks
okay,
in the
sweetie.
bushes? Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it is hard. It is so hard.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, it's hard. I thought first thing I thought was picking up the phone and talking to her, but um, and then that thought went out of my head because I can pick up the phone and call you and talk to you, and I mean you're the real thing. Uh,
And then I feel for your sister. I really do. And I feel for you.
yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
I know how hard it is when my sister, when she was in hospice, it was the last couple of days she wasn't even conscious. You know.
Yeah, he wasn't conscious, um, but his pain was so much. He
Mm-hmm.
just he
That they.
moaned. I mean it was
Yep.
he was just in so much pain. He hadn't eaten in a while. He couldn't eat um because the cancer had just eat his throat
Yep.
out and eat back of his neck. I mean, it was just horrible, and the pain was just unbearable. And and the doctors down there, they act like that. She said, "Can't you give him more something stronger for pain? Can't you just you know knock him out to where he don't know? I mean, why can't you do that?" They acted like that she wanted to get him hooked on pain medicine. That's the way those doctors are down there. They don't care if you suffer. And they weren't giving him enough to get him out of pain. And that's why it was so hard on her. She hasn't had sleep in so long, it's unreal. So uh, she needs to lay down, she needs to get some rest. And I'm going to go down there and make sure she does, you know. And she already has, the funeral's already paid for. She already had it taken care of. Everything's taken care of. We don't have to worry about that, you know. And she took care of that ahead of time to where she wouldn't have to deal with it once it happened. So he he was a mess like me, a handful. He was a handful. But yeah, so uh me and Ginger, again, we are gonna do some cool stuff, aren't we, Ginger?
Yep.
We're gonna
Spookapalooza.
we're gonna wrestle for Mark first and pudding.
We're gonna start the Spookapalooza in October.
Yeah,
Spookapalooza.
I've got to make homemade biscuits and gravy on camera for Mark since my arm is healed. Because I couldn't do it, I broke my arm. I got sick, and he just kept asking. He'd see me everywhere around. That everybody started kidding around with me about making him biscuits and gravy. I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to do that. But now my arm's healed, so I'm gonna do it. Um, when my mom was dying, we didn't care. She started body 300 or more. And then things comfort. Right, right. And down there, you just wouldn't believe the healthcare down there. The way the healthcare is. Um, the doctors in Oklahoma. See, this is why the pain medicine thing's a joke too. The doctors here in Oklahoma think that everybody's a drug addict, so they give nobody pain medicine unless it's um you would have to cut your leg off or something because I broke my arm and it was broke for a whole month. And they gave me one Tylenol 3 in a month, and they had to re-break my arm and do surgery. And that's the surgeon put me on pain medicine, and he said, "I cannot believe you've been in this much pain for a solid month." And if I was hooked on pain medicine, I think I would have went and got me some. And if you're hooked on 'em, you know how to get 'em on the street. So there you go. And
Great point. Great point.
yeah, and my shoulder when something happened in when they did the nerve block to do the surgery because I couldn't be cleared by a cardiologist, so they had to do a nerve block to do the surgery. And I was semi awake. Well, the pain block that they did for my surgery caught it didn't it um uh made my nerves in my shoulders think that they were still in trauma, so it was hurting beyond. Oh my God, beyond. You just wouldn't believe how bad
Hold,
that hurt.
hold on.
And I was
Do you have
yeah,
fibromyalgia?
no.
Okay. Because usually people with fibromyalgia, it'll do
Mm.
that. So,
Well, it was caused from the pain block that they did from the surgery,
oh boy.
and yeah, it
So
was
you had a
messed me up.
brachial. So you had a brachial
Mhm.
bro, break what they call a brachial block
Uh
right there in
huh.
the shoulder. Okay.
In the shoulder, and then so it caused my nerves to think I was still in trauma, so they were um hurting. And boy, I tell you, that nerve pain is boy. My husband had finally, after I couldn't take no more, I was screaming. I'm talking screaming to the top of my lungs
Oh yeah,
because I
because
was
it's
in
like you're
so much pain.
it's like it's on fire.
Oh my God, I thought I was dying. And
Mm-hmm.
I took it for, oh God, 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks. And then finally, um, I finally got my surgeon got me in to see a pain doctor, which could do the block, and they moved me up ahead of everybody because I was could not stand it anymore. I was screaming. It was so bad, and they did that pain block, and it worked. And as soon as they did, I didn't take pain medicine for it. I took one Lortab 10 when I left there, and that's all I took for that, and it worked for the pain, and I didn't take anything else, you know. And and I had to have another surgery on my arm, and it did it again. I had to have another one, but it's flaring up a little bit after that one now, but I can take it. I mean, it hurts me, but I can take a few aspirins, and it takes the edge off. And that's all I take is aspirin. I can't even take ibuprofen. Sure can't. So, you know, and
Yeah.
they
I know
and
all I take is like a naproxen, and
okay.
then I'm on gabapentin for like
I'm on
nerve
Gab.
damage.
I'm on gabapentin for seizures.
Yeah, it's an anti-seizure med too.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
I take it for nerve damage.
I've heard some crazy stories about gabapentin, but I don't even have any side effects. Those I can't even tell I pop one. Uh,
Uh, It's supposed to help with nerve pain
mhm,
too,
yeah, it
but
does.
for me, I'm like, oh, okay. So I mean, I take 3 gabapentin a day, and like as needed naproxen, because naproxen is,
Yeah, I,
it's
I take
joints.
I take two gabapentin, one in the morning, one at night, and I used to only take one, and I they was gonna put me on this other one because I'd been on gabapentin, but I said no, I'll stick with the gabapentin and I'll deal with pain until y'all can get me in and do that pain block. But I went through those methods instead of going and getting on pain meds, which I could have
Hmm.
for my shoulder if I was just on pills. I just don't do that.
Yeah, I have to take uh, it's like cortisone, or
Yeah.
yeah, cortisone shots every 3 months in my back.
Oh yeah. My neighbor over here, she has to um she's got a slip disc. She's been doing the pain blocks. They're not working anymore, so she's gonna have to have surgery. But see, I tell you, you can tell I'm genuine. I mean, and I'm who I am, and I'm not faking who I am on here. My little neighbor that lives right next door here was in my live the other night, and she told how I felt about MKB and who I was, and I'm the same person. I'm the same person in real life as I am on here. I have nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done. Well, I don't know. I probably am ashamed of a few things, but well, but not, you know what I mean. But I wished I could do life again. I'd do it a little bit differently. I wouldn't have been so wild. But my neighbor, if I was a bad person, she wouldn't have been in here taking up for me. You know, she would not have been here intermingling with people, and she's really nice too. I mean, um, we had dinner with each other. We had that cookout last night. Ginger, and um, you know, I mean, and I give fresh eggs to everybody in the park. And when my son brings them to me to sell them, I don't sell them. I give them away. But I'm just like that. And yeah, and uh, I say I give half the money that comes into the channel. I mean, like those giveaways and all that. And when I got sick and I wasn't working anymore, that's when I had to stop doing that so much because I couldn't afford to do it. But I will again because I'm going to flip trailers, so I'll start be making money again. But, you know, if I was such a bad person, I think that I would have my cash app, have my wish list, you know, uh, do this drama content. I can do drama content and bring in money if I want to. I can bring in subs. I can bring in more revenue. There's a lot of things that I can do, but I refuse to do it because it goes against what I believe in. And that I wanted to be my channel to be different than everybody else's. All these eBayers, all these people manipulating their loyal followers and making them believe that things are something that they're not. You know, faking things and saying that they need this because they're in dire need, or they need an attorney, or they need this stuff. You know, that's their responsibility. Their responsibility, I think, is to why don't they appreciate the people that are there in their chats to appreciate them? I was giving away probably what 3 tumblers, 2 T-shirts a week, you know, and that was more than I was bringing in. But if I had it, extra to give, that's what I did. I put it in my channel. That's exactly what I did. I mean, StreamYard alone is $25 a month, and but these people that manipulate their subscribers and stuff, they don't ever give back to them. They give nothing back to them, like drawings and stuff like that. I see a few on TikTok and stuff like that, and Alex Erickson, she does drawings. Um, there's certain people that do give back, like that. Um, but those are the good people that really, you know, that their people financially support them and they want to give back to them. Well, I'm not looking for financial support. I'm just looking for more people to give me more money so that I can give more money away.
I'm
To,
too small to do anything. So
I'm too small too. I mean, I am too. You know that.
you got way more
I,
than me, girl.
oh
But I
no,
don't
I'm
like
too.
do the whole
I'm
merch thing yet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, merch. Oh, I'm not doing the merch, but it opened up for me, and but I am going to do my own merch. I am. I'm going to do it. I got to learn how to do it though. I think I'm gonna get 401 to do it with help me. But and I have all these channels oh, that I paid memberships to. You know how much I pay out a month for paid memberships? A
I don't
lot.
know.
A lot. A whole
A
lot.
lot.
A lot. Oh yeah, a lot. A lot. I'm telling you. Yeah. At least, I don't know, 300 probably. Yeah. But it's to people that are honest and that I care about and I want to support them. And if I can afford it, I'm going to do it. You know, I am. And it's mostly the ones that support me and give me money, to have, like Mark helps me. You know how much Mark Klein helps me with these giveaways, gives me money for them? And the other people that, uh, that my people in here that will win, and they'll say they want someone else, they'll give it to their spin to someone else so that someone else can win. It's amazing, my people in here. Mark Klein, anything that like they had a fundraiser for, true crime thing, try because they're trying Harry um in TCAs, and he spent bukus of money on this on the money that they're raising to put in for the search for him. He bought a beautiful blanket because of me. I mean, because he wanted to support my friend. Mark is wonderful. He's wonderful, and every time every time I do a giveaway, you know, he gives me $40 every time to so that to buy two T-shirts for someone. If he wins a T-shirt, he will tell me to design it for someone else in the chat. You know, and that's what we need to do is do things for each other instead of these people up there thinking they're going to get. They do whatever it takes to pull that buck out of their people in the chat, and I don't ever see these nasty people that bring in that money, those super chats and stuff, and they bring them in nasty. I mean, the way they get them is nasty, and they don't give anything back. How would your people feel if you sat in chat and you just gave and gave and gave and gave to them, and they just keep wanting more and more and more? You know, you got to give something back, and that's what I said. The money I make off this channel is not going in my pocket. If it ever grows to where I'm bringing in enough money to do that, help someone that needs help in their electric company in my channel, that's a part of my channel, and then that's what I'm gonna do, no matter what anybody says. And I'll do it behind the scenes. I'll give it to them behind the scenes so that they don't have to be so it's not out here in public either. That's not necessary. But okay, well I guess we can get off of here now.
Oh, yeah, I got to go to bed. I have to
Yeah,
be up at 6 a.m.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
But
it's
thank
okay.
you. And it's all. Have you noticed this is the when it's over, when it dies down, and we're all still talking. It's the same people in here. I'm glad because I mean KB's there, got KB went over here, and Aurora, she stayed in here, with us and chit chatted. And then the other night, when Ginger left, and she goes, "You were still in there talking." But I had 3 or 4 people in here talking to me, so if they're up and they want to talk, I'll talk to them. I don't have a problem. And anybody says anything about it, you know what they can do. I don't
Right.
care.
Well,
Right.
I'm gonna
I
have to say goodnight.
I love you. Thank you for this.
I love you too, girl.
I don't know if I come across as well as what I needed to. You know what I
You know
mean? But
what? It doesn't matter because you're going through enough as it is. You know what I'm saying?
but I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm the real deal, and I'm gonna be the real deal tomorrow. I'm gonna be the same. I've been here 7 years. I have never changed, not one bit. Everybody tell you I've not changed a lick, except when I got sick and I just let them run over me.
See, that's
Yeah,
what you have to be. You have to be
yeah,
authentic. You have to be
yeah,
yourself. And that's
yeah,
all I've been in the 4 years I've been on.
yeah.
Been the same
Maybe.
person. You've been the
You
same
are.
person.
Yes. And I think, our the turmoil that we're going through now, Ginger went through it recently, and I'm going through the same scenario. I mean, and it brought us together, and I'm just so happy about that. I found because I know I've always known she's been genuine, but certain someone, has kept us at a distance, didn't want us um, talking and coming together, and it's that happened, and I went straight to Ginger. I didn't know she's the only one I trusted, and I'm so thankful I did. I'm so happy about it.
You
I
know
mean,
what? I'm happy about it too. And I tell you what,
mm, mm,
there's some good people that that helped me through mine, you know?
yes, yes,
And I can't tell you how much they mean to me
mhm,
because
right,
they're amazing people,
mhm,
and they know who they are. And,
right,
I would say who they are. People can
yeah,
pretty much guess who they
right,
are,
right,
but who knows what kind of heat that could bring them,
yeah, right. But
right?
and also, I mean, in that deal there, uh, you know, I would have been there for you, but that was it. I mean, we hadn't come together yet. I mean, I didn't want to stick my nose in where it didn't belong. You know what I mean? Overstep my boundaries, and
Well, you know what? I didn't want people catching heat for me. You know what I mean?
oh,
Anyway,
well,
I mean,
you know me. I would caught it. And I wouldn't have minded.
but that's how I
Mhm.
think. I'm like, I don't
Uh-huh.
want anybody getting catching heat for
Right.
me.
And that's like Barb, and Angela, um, and that's why I apologize to them. It's because I feel like they took heat because of me, and I feel really bad about it. You know.
I I do too. I do too.
And I'm gonna go and I mean, I'll tell Barb tomorrow. I apologize, but I've got this great joke that I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna tell Barb first before I do it, because this, and it has to do with this in the two in the situation that has come about. It's circled from. It started at Barb's, and it has circled me. I circled all the way around, and I'm back in Barb's. So, but it's a joke. It's just for fun, but I want to tell her first. I don't want to just say it and it hurt her. I want it to come across as a joke, and I don't want her to think that um, that I feel that way. It's just a joke, and it's a funny joke, really. And I know she will go along with it. So, but I love you guys. Thank you, KB, and please, will you promise me you'll tell her to you email me, KB, and I will give her my phone number, and I want her to call me, please. My dad was a preacher, and he had a special connection with God, and I know she does. So thank you, Ginger, for being here. You know, Ginger had, you know, I felt really bad about Ginger, asking. for her help, you know, and she has just been a ray of sunshine. She's like, I said, I'm so sorry, you know, that you're getting treated this way, and that you're. I love you, Ginger. Thank you, and thank y'all guys for being here. And I hope that they got the message, but they're gonna spark up tomorrow. But I'm probably not gonna respond to their garbage.
Nope.
I think the next live I'm gonna plan something really fun.
Right.
So
This
yes,
this is draining. This is no
it
fun.
is.
We're
It
done.
is draining, and I want to laugh. I mean, it's time to laugh because I'm used to just laughing and having a good time. Way back in the day, go over to Ginger's and we laugh and do that. But I just need to nip this in the bud because they I've had so much support, and I wanted everybody to know how much I appreciate it. I wanted everybody to know how much I appreciate that they're keeping their sane minds and they're seeing things for the way they are, and that these people are really bad. But Andrea, you got a lot to answer. I mean, a lot of questions I need answered. Uh,
Don't hold your
Coward.
breath. Don't hold your breath. She'll run and hide behind someone.
She's because she's well. Her new nickname for me is Coward. Coward. She needs to face and be held accountable for what she's done. I want a reason. And if she don't want to give me a reason, she needs to shut the hell up and sit her ass down. That's all there is to it. Because the more y'all do, the more you say, the more you put out there, you are just cooking your own asses. Because y'all look stupid. You look inhuman. You better think about that before y'all crash and burn over there on noodles. All right. Love you, Ginger.
Love
Love
you
all you
too.
guys.
Good
And if you're
night.
watching this on replay, I appreciate y'all too. Thank you. Night night.